a little esoteric, then you can get pages and pages in, it just gives you bullshit. Any product, it just gives you fucking like listings, shopping listings.
What are you ranting about?
Google and how it sucks ass now. Like
Yeah.
And it's always that's a Bing.
Bing
now.
Chandler Bing,
yes.
Chandler Bing was always right, dude.
The
Get
inventor
zooted on fucking oxys and get your answers right.
Now that's
get a straight answer.
When he does oxys and
wants
wants to beat off the Baywatch clips, he goes to Bing video search.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because Google will give you just like it'll just give you buy Baywatch box set, the Rock one from like 10 years ago.
I'm not trying to beat off to the Rock. I'm trying to beat off to Hasselhoff.
Yeah, I hate when I'm trying to beat off something and the Rock comes up in the search engine results.
Dude, I hate trying to beat off the things and it's just the Rock.
I want to beat off like tits that rock, but then as I get the Rock like
tits
shaming me for not waking up at 4:30
because now I have man tits.
Yeah, and making me feel small.
Yeah. Making me feel like I got a small peen.
Yeah, and like, he's not even black.
He's not even... That's my biggest gripe.
Yeah.
He's not even black.
He's the somewhere over the rainbow guy, but jacked. Israel Kamoe, the guy, like, dude. What if that fat Hawaiian guy, the fat Hawaiian guy's the one killing all those Palestinians? Israel going to war in Gaza. Somewhere over the rainbow, about to rain blood on people.
Over the rainbow, we're shooting the Jews.
No, he is the Jews. Somewhere
he is?
He is Israel. Somewhere over the rainbow, we'll take that land.
Oh.
Actually, you're the ones who are attacking us. Israel is full on stop hitting yourself mode, or like kind of like it's like a
doing stop hitting yourself.
Not exactly stop hitting yourself. It's more like
like grabbing my wrist,
like
and
someone accidentally like sort of flat tired them, and then they just put them in a rear naked choke and be like, "You all saw him attack me first."
Fuck.
And they a guy flat tires Israel. He puts him in an arm bar and snaps it at the elbow and be like,
and
"You all saw him attack me." Yeah.
He was tapping, and you still snapped his arm.
Yeah, and then America's like, oh, he did, like.
Well, he didn't tap.
Basically, like America is like, the cops. They like look at blue wall of silence. Like, it's like what happens is America gambled away its rent money one month, and Israel like covered them to pay their rent so their girlfriend wouldn't find out. And now America is like in some sort of Wookiee servitude to Israel or something.
Man, I know how that goes.
Yeah, like it's like Israel's always offering to like cover like, oh, you're short on a bill, like.
Oh, you're short on some money?
So maybe short on the money. How about
you let me take care of it.
Let me take care of that. I'll borrow this here kitchen knife and and
we'll discuss it later.
And like he accidentally quote unquote stabbed him one time in the 70s, and it's but no they
accidentally stabbed.
Google the USS Liberty, where Israel deliberately killed 34 American soldiers with napalm and shot up all the lifeboats, during their 6-day war. There's a great documentary about it. This is not the survivors of the Liberty. They believe that it was deliberate because they said there was flybys in the Israeli jets and they waved at them and they waved back because they're supposed to be allies. They're also flying their holiday colors, which is the biggest American flag a naval vessel can fly on a bright and sunny day. And they're like, oh, we thought it was an Egyptian ship. And that's why we jammed their signal, shot up their lifeboats and napalmed them and just like fucking turned it into a bloodbath.
Sounds about right.
All because I got my own ideas for it. What I think really though is during the 6-day war, they wanted to invade like the Golan Heights or something. They knew that the Soviets were intercepting that ship's signals. It was a listening ship, and so they knew that America was listening to their radio chatter. So they had to jam and fuck up that ship that was listening to the radio chatter because the Soviets were spying on the Americans, and the Soviets would tell the Egyptians that Israel was coming to fuck them up. So basically, like, they had to like outright attack and then play dumb against their friend, so our friend's enemy wouldn't tell our enemy that like we were coming for them, and our whole border with Egypt was left unprotected. Because if America would have heard Israel's communications that the Egyptian border is unprotected because we're invading this other part of the country, then Egypt would have just like came full, like fucking Cialis hard on. And
were we ever allies with Egypt?
Well, kind of like so. Carter brokered a peace deal between Israel and Egypt, peace for the first time since the parting of the Red Sea, and like they had it's been kind of they haven't really fought much since then, but they like, and they basically we're not exactly allies, but we're on fine diplomatic terms with Egypt up until their revolution in like 2012 or 2011. Where the Muslim bros went and took over and installed the shittiest military band ever.
Want to smoke weed? You
Fuck
want to
no.
go? You want to fucking right in the fucking swing of our podcast? You don't want to just blow the wheels off of it?
I've learned my lesson. Like
just
if
get
I
real crazy during this motherfucker.
No, I'm just gonna like no, it doesn't work like that for me.
Come on,
nah, bro. What if like. And so like there's so many variables. See, I gotta stay sharp. My mind is sharp as a tack.
Yeah, you're gonna have to because my mind is fucking sharp as a pile of squash. Yeah, I'm fucking mush right now.
Your mind is one of those. Is a wiffle ball bat.
Oh, dude, I'm fucked right now.
It's sharp as a what's the thing they use to smash dough? A rolling pin.
Babushka pin.
Sharp.
Dude, I fucking, as you know, I went to Portland.
Yeah.
And
more like Portland.
Yeah, more like it. And shout out to Podwife Shannon.
The OG Podwife, the matriarch.
She fucking lined me up with like weed things I didn't even know.
Dude, they're in like they're in the Jetsons as far as weed goes. Like I said, they're about to start probably like shooting weed into their veins, like tying off their arm.
Right,
they're getting close to that. Like, yeah.
Well, those syringes that she gave me of that weed goo, that RSO, like you just like pour the goo into your mouth and.
I got some goo you can pour in your mouth.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you got a little bit of goo, a little bit of sour goo.
Yeah, it won't get you high, but
yeah, but
it'll
make my mouth stink.
Yeah, it almost certain it looks like it has a bad aftertaste.
I'll get a bad tummy ache.
It's got a worrisome hue.
You kissing my belly. I was doing that all.
Kissing my belly.
I was walking around Portland just saying that in my head. Stop it, tickle,
dude. What's up, Beetleborgs?
Dude, fuck it. So Portland, there's just dudes. Fucking
tell me about
these.
Tell me about like the crossed like crazy bums around there. Yeah, that's what I'm intrigued about.
They're fucking sitting around, like they're sitting around. None of them. All of them can walk, and all of them have wheelchairs. So they're just sitting in wheelchairs. They're all lying.
But they're just clout.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of liars. It's in case they I guess in case they nod out from whatever they're smoking or shooting up.
Dude, are they doing
you can just
trank
move them
yet
over
out there? Do they have open stinky sores yet?
Some of them.
That's trank. This shit. That's new shit. Like it started out in Philly. Basically, they're mixing it with the fentanyl. It's some sort of animal tranquilizer that it like eats the flesh of humans. But gets you kind of high, but they're mixing it with shit.
It
and
only gets me kind of high.
Yeah, dude. And then these
flesh, but gets me kind of.
Yeah, these trank junkies are just injecting more trank into their big septic wounds.
I saw, dude. It's funny that you say that Voodoo Donuts is a fucking pedo donut place.
Now, yeah, it's all I'm saying is there's where there's smoke, there's fire.
On all, yeah. I mean, all I'm saying
is that like.
They're pedophiles. All I'm saying is that they're fucking pedophiles.
Yeah. That you unequivocally, you can't sue me.
Yeah, I don't know shit. But while I was standing in line to get,
I'm worried about that logo.
They have delicious donuts.
I bet they do.
I was standing in line to get my my dozen, and there's a dude in line who, as funny as it is, he looked a lot like if Pedro Pascal was playing Waylon Jennings in a movie or something, but he was wearing like all women's athletic clothing. So this dude was in line, but he had these big skate shoes or Nikes or something, no socks, swollen as fuck ankles. He had like really bad scabs that were like building up around his ankles and all over his huge wrist. And it clicked to me, like, in Blister in the Sun, where he says, like, big hands.
Yeah.
Like, people who do junk get all fucking huge hands. This dude had massive mitts on him. This dude looked like he had catcher mitts for hands.
You should get big white Mickey Mouse gloves to put over him.
He had big-ass Mickey Mouse hands, dude.
What is this place, man? Like,
Portland's nuts. I don't know.
And there's
insane.
No minorities, right?
None. It was nuts. And then
that's what it is. It's unchecked whiteness.
Well, what was funny is that I was even noticing. Shannon said something about like she was tripping and she made a joke like I'm really high right now. I can't remember the details of the story, but she made a joke either that something about her racism was peeking out during a trip, or somebody said something about her racism or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, this is a place full of just white people. They're the most fucking like check yourself bullshit. Because like in a place where you're actually surrounded by other races, like no one's gonna be like,
it's hippie Handmaid's Tale. It's like hippie Handmaid's Tale. There,
it was nuts. Like, dude. I felt like
that is so. I mean, she's in danger too. Like she's gonna get like she's listening to our show. Shannon, you're listening to our show all the time.
The time.
I mean, I see the metrics, but no, she like, but it's very easy to just kind of like, sort of forget. I would imagine there, like, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't even picture myself living in a place like that. I would be like, I'd be like falling down that fucking Michael Douglas movie. Like,
it was a place that like the weather, you would thrive. It was so beautifully cool.
See,
so wonderfully cold.
That's nice.
It was never ever even remotely humid. Never even remotely warm. It was wonderful. Like we would thrive.
See, anywhere else in that state is like Ruby Ridge, fucking like militia country, which would be kind of nice. But they get firestorms out there, which is scary to me.
Well, true, yeah. She took me to a place called Eugene, which is like a big hippie town, and they had a weed store called Space Buds, and it was a Spaceballs themed weed store, not Star Wars. It was all Spaceballs themed.
Bro, do kids younger than us even know what Spaceballs is?
No, no, they don't.
They barely know what Star Wars is.
That's why it was mad fun. Like it was just funny to be up there.
A Spaceballs themed weed place?
Yeah. There's a dispensary.
Is Mel Brooks involved with this? It'd be funny.
More than likely.
Probably not. The guy's like fucking 180.
Probably not. But no, it was. I mean, the state itself was really neat.
I'm sure everybody who works there and lives in that town looks like fucking John Candy's character.
Yeah, they all. Yeah, dog, a big fat dog,
big fat homo dog,
or a pile of pizza, that pile of cheese.
All the girls are Darth Helmet.
Pretty much, dude. I mean, everyone looked so weird there, like old ladies with purple hair, like old Portland lesbians.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Like they own a bookstore that's like outdoors in an alley, and it sells only like printed copies of the Anarchist Cookbook or something.
Yeah, and it's only open on rainy days.
I'm thinking here, like. You think they would like say the chicks there, the dating scene? You think they would see right through me for what I am, or would I be kind of exotic because I'm like
you'd be exotic?
I'm
like love it.
I'm like Encino Man. Like
no, they love it. Like we were talking.
Really,
I was talking to Shannon. I'm like, do you basically just date gay men? Like all the dudes up here just gay guys.
Holy shit, dude! Wow, I never even considered it like that. The T levels of the city, like you bump the average up like crazy just by walking in.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
what are we doing out here, man?
I don't know, man.
We're basically gay guys in Missouri. We need to. We need to go.
I wonder. I hope she doesn't mind me saying it. But Shannon said she like has gotten so practiced in prostate milking that she can give a fucking exam.
Oh my god!
I'm
what?
like, and that's when I looked at her. I'm like, you're just dating gay guys. These are just gay men that
Yeah,
want you
what
to
the
finger
fuck?
their butts.
Dude, like, there's some kind of agenda. That's so. What a weird fucking. How does that?
Sorry, Shannon, if I'm airing your dirty.
I mean, I'm
laundry.
pretty sure she gave full consent to, like, basically. Shannon's a bro.
Shannon's a champ. She's,
Yeah,
but
we love Shannon here, but I'm
just don't know
so
what the hell's
fascinated.
going on out
you go
there,
up there,
like-
put in your Tinder profile. You don't have to milk me, and I like to watch baseball.
Yeah, dude, your shit would just explode.
I say slurs, watch baseball, and you don't have to milk my ass.
You
Bro,
don't have to smell.
I would be
ass.
I would be getting matches like a hot chick out here, like. Oh my god,
Dude, it was nuts. I mean, it was just.
It's like
nuts.
elevation training. Here we're like kind of just gay guys, but out there we're like John Wayne's not even a good example. We're like fucking who's the manliest man there is? Fucking
Steve McQueen.
Rock Hudson. Steve
Yeah.
McQueen. Yeah, we're Steve McQueen out there.
It's just nuts. Like,
Holy shit, man!
like,
This changes
there's
everything.
There's pockets of like.
They got a good indie country music scene too.
Yeah, they do, dude. And there's like pockets of masculinity. Only geographically though, is if that makes any sense. Like they have like cool ass scenery. They have cool ass bars. They have cool ass stores. Like they had this movie store called Movie Madness that was insane. They had everything. They had every fucking horror movie you can think of. They had every documentary. They had everything. And the way that they cataloged it was awesome. They had a bunch of like movie props. They had this knife from Scream. Like the place was sick, but it's wasted on these gay dudes that want to be fingered.
We should like get some guys together, get some guns, roll up there, and we should annex it and call it New Missouri.
New Missouri.
Yeah, dude. We could probably even like garner local support for the rural
St.
areas
Louis.
outside. Yeah, New St. Louis.
Dude, and it was.
I like
what
that.
was crazy is it was a city that like it was a legitimate walkable city. Like from
Damn.
where her apartment was located, it was like we were on the west side, I think, or the east side of this. Yeah, we were on the east side, and like her apartment was just so centrally located, we could walk to literally everything.
Meanwhile, the city planning for Missouri is built like the Donkey Kong arcade game, trying to walk anywhere.
Dude, yeah.
It's like it's
Unhinged
Yeah, yeah.
craziness.
pitfall, or like it's.
But yeah, dude, I mean,
I
just think we could go to a state, annex all the
we
gays,
can. Oh, dude,
get
yeah,
rid of them.
we could go in there and just like.
I mean, like keep the actual gays, but get rid of the
Sure, yeah,
gay
'cause
soft men.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
limp-wristed soft guys.
Dude, we would roll in there. It would be just like a what do they call it? A pride of hippos, where you should become the dominant males and hoard all of the cows to.
Oh yeah, and then since we would have, we're not like soft like sissy dudes, we can get rid of all these fucking homeless dudes that are shooting up.
Dude, yeah, we just
catch
chase
a
them
homeless
off.
dude. Like thankfully I didn't see it, but Shannon said you could just catch one fucking dumping like. Pinching loaves on stairs.
Imagine like how much the women would swoon if they saw you just suplex a homeless guy into the concrete.
Yeah, dude, fucking and make him like clean up his turds.
Yeah, and you just like, or you go and you flying headbutt off the top rope, like just yeah.
Benoit,
Dude, you put a meth head in the walls of Jericho.
Oh fuck!
And just start screaming, like.
You start screaming the
dude.
way that they do, dude. They
Imagine
like
that.
there's
You're cutting promos outside of bars to homeless guys.
we walked through the mall because like you can cut like 4 blocks of the town in half if you just cut through the mall. So we walked through the mall, and as we're cutting out, there's this homeless lady in a wheelchair who fucking didn't need it. She was using her feet to like pull it. It was bullshit.
I'd be dumping everybody out of wheelchairs.
I know, dude. I would dunk her ass right out,
Bro, yeah, you
but she was
sneak up,
chasing
grab all low on the wheels, and just
flip her. Yeah, she was chasing a family of like 3 or 4. It was like a mom and 3 kids, and she was just cussing out this like little girl. She was just a little homeless psycho, and they're all fucking homeless like by choice because of like they take good care of them.
Right. And like I hear homeless people there have politics and stuff. Like homeless people care about politics.
You
and
get
political.
a couple of bros like us up there. None of them homeless are caring about
Couple
politics.
guys like us,
they're gonna be fucking.
We're wearing fucking hockey goalie fucking pads.
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm holding my stick. I'm checking all the homeless dudes that are coming up to me asking for their sandwich.
I got Mall Ninja fucking brass knuckle blades. I'm just
bashing them.
I'm just slicing them. It's like fucking Wolverine when he had the rated R one.
Yeah, I look like I just came out of the water. I'm Wolverine. I'm jacked as fuck. I got knives between my fingers. I'm scratching like chicken scratching all the homeless.
We go full samurai armor there. We have katanas folded over like a million times to where you just like run through a guy and you like stop with your blade in the air and then he stays for a second but then just slides in half.
Oh yeah, he just like melts off of his 7 layers of cut up homeless guy.
We should start up a fucking shogunate there, like and
show up and be the shogun.
Yeah, dude, and we start our own fucking class of military elites that run the place.
Yeah, dude, and even better, dude. We would be up in there in our full military outfit. They had sushi places that were like the conveyor belt sushi places.
By God, we've always talked about a cult too. Imagine a samurai. It's like Wild Wild Country, the Rajneesh shit, except we're like Japanese samurai coded, and we take over Portland, and we have a whole fucking military fucking. Night class. Just
a bunch of bros, bunch of knives, a bunch of swords.
Think of the armor we would have.
A bunch of sushi.
Bro, the armor we would have, it would be so...
Armor would be so sick.
Oh, my God.
I wish I had Ghost of Tsushima downloaded. I'd show you my armor right now. I'd have a big, furry dragon head.
Yeah, dude. I would have, like, the samurai helmet, but, like, the bottom half of my face would look like Richard Nixon or something metal, instead of a dragon.
Yeah. Mine would be the predator mouth open.
Dude, yes.
With a big penis coming out of it.
Bro, yeah, like the
alien mouth, but instead of a little mouth inside, it's just a dick that comes out.
Jim Carrey's mask type.
Yeah,
dude.
And ooga.
Bro, yeah, and we could in our leisure time, we go to like geisha bars in our zoot suits.
And I see like a really hot girl in my eyes, always popping out of my head. I got a problem.
Yeah, and
I got an eye pop out problem.
Exactly, and you'd be like, the shogunate requires you to show up to this vending machine a week from now and supply a week's worth of your
dirty undies.
Your dirty undies and chocolate bars too.
Yes,
and it's you inside of a fridge box, and you're just feeding the panties, feeding the panties of the chocolate.
I'm just shitting in my pants and eating chocolate.
If we rolled into Portland decked out with samurai gear with a hippo mindset.
Hell yeah, dude. We show up fucking threatening hoss mindset, hippo mindset.
Dude, we, full ass samurai. We blindfold ourselves for a day and we master the Asian arts and become samurai like Tom Cruise.
That's right.
Yeah, and dude, we with hippo mindset, like we're there to become the dominant males and take
stack.
Yeah, all of our devs. We're all gonna be hanging out in just a big muddy pond.
Oh hell yeah!
Like
wiggling our ears all hard.
Some young buck tries to mate with one of our cows, but no, his shirt's a little too tight, so we just bust his ass.
The amount of tight pants up there was nuts. You wouldn't believe it. It was tight pants and beanies rolled up to where it was like a condom head beanie. It was like you would just have it so tightly rolled up and sitting above your ear line. It was insane. Everyone looked like a fucking Fanuc.
Dude, every bar I go into, you just immediately throw a fucking Okie from Muskogee on the touch tunes. Sitting and turn around and cross your arms. Yes, it's not a karaoke bar. You're just singing.
Yeah, that rules.
And you just look any direction, you'll see a polycule and be like, we don't make a party out of loving.
Polycule.
We like holding hands and sucking dicks. Actually,
we went to a taxidermy store, and that's where I got that ginormous orb weaver. Dude, that thing's like 6 inches long.
That's a creepy crawly there.
It's a giant, creepy ass spider. I can't wait to put it on the wall, and Grace will think it's a live spider, and she's just gonna smash it.
Dude, like that. I swear the thing is gonna scare you every time you see it out of the corner.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll be all fucking like high as fuck or something. Be on like a bender or something, and just like see it in the corner of my eye and go
fully scream. You like the legs from Tom and Jerry. The black lady legs.
From Tom and Jerry.
Your full black lady legs every time you see it.
Running, I'm kicking the cat.
Bro, like did that? You know, I don't feel like that lady didn't own the house. Like, would you just be always wearing like made out?
I'm almost certain she was just like the housekeeper.
The Help, like the movie calls it.
Yeah, well,
never saw that movie, but
you know, like the whole gist of that movie was that the girl just takes a dump in a pie.
Yeah, the black lady shits in a pie and somehow lives to tell the tale.
Yeah, and feeds it to like Taylor Swift or whoever the white
imagine
kid is.
like someone actually did that during like that era, like
for real,
dude.
For real, dude. I mean, that's
like it. It's horrible, but like. It's horrible but that whole town they'd be selling postcards with the barbecue that lynching.
Yeah, dude. It would it'd be an event. It would be like a concert poster.
Second, I did hear though that what's fucked up is the Emma Stone character. You know, the girl who like gets her like groove back from the Help. The help her.
The girl that gets her groove back.
Yeah, no, but get this. That girl who wrote the book basically just took those black lady stories and didn't compensate them.
Absolutely.
Bro, like she used the Help.
Well, yeah.
Like in a way that was like really not cool. I mean, that's not their job, to like she's no better than the Uncle Remus guy who just wrote down like their, verbatim these stories.
True.
And, I don't know. The movies like that where it's like I don't know how to put this. It's not that you're not learning from black people, but you're more just like
stealing.
They're like you're stealing from them, and they're like there's some sort of like magical, mythical Bagger Vance type of thing, like
just
that was a very popular thing in like the 90s, especially too, like sort of a mystical black person that
that
would guide Whitey along, and all sorts of stuff. I mean, the Matrix
totally
kind of has it too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
With the Oracle, who else has it? Oh gosh, there's a lot of examples of this, but I think they call it the magical something.
What's it?
Trope.
What's Shawshank Redemption?
That's different because Red wasn't supposed to be black. But
really,
yeah, in the book he's like Irish, and I think and also Red wasn't really magical either. I give that one a pass.
Hold on,
John Coffey from Green Mile is kind of like that.
So they legitimately have to be magical.
Yeah, Red didn't really help Andy Dufresne all that much.
Candyman, Candyman's magic.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's black.
You do not want to be trying to get your groove back from him.
You don't want to catch your groove back with Candyman.
No. You want to find Candyman. He just gives you like old ass Werthers, what kind of he gives you
Werthers?
Yeah, he gives you circus peanuts. He's got the worst candy.
It's not even candy. It's just like fucking Halls.
It's those looking little sugar dots stuck to that paper.
Oh,
he gives you wax lips.
Yeah. What? Dude, that post of you with wax lips is almost questionable.
Which one? Because there's
both of them.
Because the first one I ever did, where I'm in the main event bathroom and I'm wearing the N95 mask.
I mean,
those are wax lips, but this thing was actually more like a ring pop that had lips on the end.
Just the fact that it's wax lips and they make you look like you're doing.
I don't think. Like what? What kind of lip?
They make you look like you have lady
funny
lips. They give you lady lips.
See,
they give you big lady lips.
I don't
big ladies lips.
I see. I don't even see color as far as lips goes.
I'm not saying any color. I'm just saying that you look like a bitch with those lips.
Who would wear that shade of lipstick? Because nobody has naturally that
Hey,
hot pink
Hugh.
of lips.
Hey, Hugh.
Those lips did look like the lips I drew on the back of your neck that one time when we took that picture of the.
Yeah.
Dude, I still love that picture so much. Like.
That's pretty classic.
I drew the most smug set of lips. Like I'll maybe use that as the album art for this upcoming one because it's just too good.
Sure.
It was gonna be like I think originally like your picture for the cast, but it's a balaclava on his head backwards, and I drew lips on the back of his neck where the mouth hole is, and we put glasses over the eyes, and it looks like the most.
You don't have any internet videos, do you?
Oh, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we take a break and line some up?
Yeah.
All right. Did I see what?
It's.
All right.
Oh.
I didn't see shit. My eyes are full of dicks. I didn't see shit.
You see the. I could run 30 miles an hour and crush watermelons with a single bite. That's dude. That's basically like a Lost Donovan song. I like that.
Oh fuck! I love
post
that
to my fucking Spotify as is.
Oh fuck! I love that. We're wild hippos taking over. Yeah, we're like Pablo Escobar's hippos set loose.
We're the cocaine hippos. Like
we're the cocaine hippos, and we're coming to take over.
Yeah, we're the Shogun hippos.
We're here to fucking.
The plan is, we're gonna
say a couple of things that you're not used to.
Loadout and hippo domination and mating strategy. So basically, I'm gonna just hang out with 30 chicks in a big muddy pond. Mm-hmm. We'll have alligators in there too. We kind of coexist because they don't fuck with us. We don't.
That's
fuck
right.
With them.
That's right.
And if and people throw us watermelons. When we want, we'll just literally charge them and eat them because.
That's right.
Me and my bitches we'll probably kill like double digits every year.
Dude, you'll be racking in double digits easy.
Yeah, some younger guy comes along like wanting to trying to mate with one of my cows, and I get into just a big toothy fight with them.
Oh yeah, dude, you open your mouth as wide as you can. You get in a mouth fight with some dude.
Each other, yeah.
Some dude who came up here, flapping his jaw at my bitch.
My teeth look like broken femurs already. So
my teeth look like broken tree trunks.
Bro, when I shit, like I can like helicopter it everywhere. Like
yeah, smear it.
Dude, have you seen their tails? They put out like basically put the message out to all the ladies with like just literally like spraying fucking.
I'm just spraying my area.
It's
oh, dude.
You know, dude, they don't say that shit. I like my whole just, you know, perception and like way of viewing the hippie Pacific Northwest has changed.
Well,
less from a scary like place where I'd be an outsider to more like, you know, conquerable land.
I mean, it's a very conquerable land. Problem is,
and Menthol Mavericks wept, for there are no more hippie chicks to hook up with.
Oh fuck!
Dude,
oh fuck! That's funny.
Alexander the Gaped.
Yeah, dude. I turned into a sissy and I start getting my ass gaped.
Oh yeah, we would have to go kind of Spartan with it, I think, where we fuck each other just to fight.
Just
harder,
our thighs.
Just so we're Socratic about it, you know.
Yeah, we only fuck each other's thighs.
We're progressive, so we just like, you know, you just hold my thighs together and fuck them, and you know, dude, we could even probably work out some sort of like position to where if we both lay on our sides, we could like even just kill two birds with one stone, both fuck each other's thighs, and then
at the same time,
then we go on our dates.
Whoa.
With our 30, our herd of
we take our herd.
Yeah.
I only go on one date a month, and I take my whole herd.
Yeah, just impregnate my herd.
I spray my shit all over them.
Yeah. But you always got to be on the lookout for some guy in a too tight fucking Japandroids t-shirt trying to mate with one of your cows.
Dude, there were so many dudes in way too tight of tees.
Guys wearing
well, there would be like
puka shell fucking belts.
There's this couple that would walk the neighborhood, and Shannon was able to she was like, I don't know them, but I know enough to say that they are both thems. They are both mid transition, and they're both dating one another, whatever. I'm like, ew, dude, I hate this place. We need to get rid of these fucking softies.
Rod Serling.
These little.
Imagine a world.
Imagine a world.
Dude, Shannon will be the Aztec princess who married Cortez and led them to the king. She'll be our in, and she'll bring us in there, and then we'll just behead the mayor of our first meeting and be like, look, we're in charge of these pyramids now.
Look, this is our fucking place now.
Quit cutting everybody's heads off. The sun doesn't, the weather doesn't care if you cut people's heads off. Now God cares if you jack off.
Yeah. And I care, so you got to show me if you do.
Yeah, and everybody needs to start dressing up a little bit more conquistadors. We want.
We're gonna get metal helmets up in this bitch,
and some
those big metal
and the pants that are big poofy shorts.
Poofy shorts, and those metal fucking torso armors, and
a giant fucking beret sort of thing, and you have a scepter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, your outfit is loud as hell. Hey. Your outfit clangs and clatters.
First order of business. Columbus Day is back.
Guess what? Wussies?
Yeah. Until we confirm whether or not he's Jewish, Columbus Day is back.
Yeah, for as long as I can tell that he's Italian, Columbus Day's back.
CNN said, I've been saying the Italians have the perfect off-ramp right now to just sort of wash their hands of Columbus, with that CNN article I have about all the evidence pointing towards him actually being Jewish.
Yeah,
dude, that's all the Jews right now need is Columbus dropped on their plate.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Holy fuck, they would not be able to come back.
No,
PR nightmare.
You drop Columbus on their plate and they're fucked,
bro. Yeah,
they got too much going already.
They're doing a genocide right now. Now they suddenly got to answer for this other genocide that happened. Suddenly it's 2 genocides to 1, and they're not doing so good.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not going to be able to defend both fronts.
Yeah, your genocide to getting genocided ratio is
it's a little skewed right now.
Yeah,
you're a little off kilter.
Dude. Dude, my G ratio.
You know what I keep laughing about? Our thought experiment of putting Al Pacino in any movie.
Ooh, yeah. Like,
And lately I've been putting him in like the new Wonka has been out, and I've watched that a bunch. So I've just been thinking like either the old or the new Willy Wonka, and just putting them in there.
Put Armie Hammer in it, and they're both coming in peaches and eating them. Dude, little call me by your name. Wonka.
Call me by your chocolate factory.
Call me by my Wonka.
Call me
by my Wonka.
Yeah, Fritz Wonka.
Dude, yes. Dude,
damn, dude, it's a golden glove instead of the golden ticket.
Yeah. I've seen movies. I like a lot of movies Timothy Chalamet is in, but I would have to give him a noogie if I ever saw him for how his name is spelled.
Dude, I'd give him a noogie. Dude, I was watching Dune, not the second one, but there's a scene where he wakes up and he's all skinny. Like he wakes up and he's just in his underwear, and he is offensively skinny. It's disgusting. I'd give him a noogie for not having 15 extra pounds on him.
He's definitely like
I like my twinks a little bit fatter than that.
Yeah, true. He's
he was the disgusting twink.
Call me back when you're a twank.
Yeah, call me back when you're twonk.
When you're twanked out. But,
call me back when you're twonk.
Well, listen, Timothy Chalamet, I liked him in that King Henry movie that nobody really saw or liked. With Pattinson as the Dolphin, the French prince.
Okay,
it's actually pretty solid. It's about like this. King Henry's got the worst bowl cut ever, and then he's a whoring, just drinking prince who is thrust into the the throne, because his brother dies in war. There's great medieval combat and armor fighting scenes and shit.
What king is this? The 8th?
This is known as Henry V.
5th?
Yeah, it's a couple before
were most kings just drunk whoring fucking bros.
Almost all princes are, but when they become king, some of them at least sort of pull together enough respectability to where you got your queen and you've got your mistress, and you don't you try not to. You look like you have it together, even if everybody knows that you're fucking everything that moves, getting fat as hell. You have an air of respectability to where there's a time and a place.
You're like, this is my babe, this is my Deb.
Yeah, exactly. It's you got and for some reason, all the women who hang out with your wife, you pick one of them to be a mistress, and or more of them really,
and then the other one cleans up my shit.
Yeah, and dude, it would God, being in a royal court would be the drama. It's full of fucking drama queens,
dude. I would be fucking humiliated to be because I'm already embarrassed to take a loud farty shit in public, and to think you take a loud farty shit in your pants, and then you got to have your chambermaiden come up and take care of it. I'd be so embarrassed because now I'm going to have to forcibly have sex with this lady later. Yeah. And she's already seen the skids in my pants. That's embarrassing.
You've seen the skids in hers too.
She doesn't have any, dude, because I'm not feeding her enough for her to have skids.
Yeah, okay. You got just enough diet, a liquid diet. Sort of thing, and
something like that.
No, or you just.
That's true though, dude.
Maybe those big dresses, you flip it up, and it also you can just
she might
covers up any smell, or
she might have some doo-doos on the skid, on the tail end of that dress. But dude,
imagine doggy style in the middle. Dude, you know what? Maybe that's what those plague doctor masks are for. You get one of those masks full of fucking rosemary or something. And you just wear one of them and fucking
biggity. Yeah, dude, you hit a girl with some biggities, and you just are wearing that fucking mask full of flowers.
The big beak mask full of flowers.
You got your biggity beak mask on. It's just full of fucking sage and flowers.
Yeah, just because girls' pH level was just so out of whack back then.
Dude, they didn't even know what that was. No, their shit smelled like fucking sourdough bread.
Now Spain is where you want to be because everybody would smell nice and have good food, but they, but they're weird on their own. But they're better than being English back then, where it's you bathe once a month because they literally believe that like bathing every day is unhealthy for you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like it's bad for you. Like,
dude, my BO after just like 2 days gets crazy.
Oh, dude, you got nothing to exfoliate your face. You got the cloggedest pores, the greasiest bowl cut.
You
ever.
probably have some gnarly packed up pimples.
Oh
you
my
got a
God,
bowl
dude,
cut.
imagine the pimples that would form under those big, frilly, fluffy fucking
Fuck.
shirts. Those
big stinky fruffles.
Oh, under a suit of armor.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You got to be careful. You pop one,
haggard.
And die.
I bet you were probably advised not to pop anything.
I would think so. You'd go to the doctor who would drain a pint of your blood instead. And, it'd be like all better. And
he wraps
some tobacco smoke on it.
Wraps a towel around your neck so he starts to get that like pressure going. And he gets a little thumbtack and pops a hole in your head.
Yeah, and then gives you a haircut while he's at it because that's all the same guy back then.
Yeah, haircut,
surgery,
brushes your teeth, kisses you.
Bro, brushing your teeth would not be invented until
honks your penis
until literally the American West.
True, no one's
Britain
brushing
still
those
hasn't
teeth.
found out about toothbrushes yet.
Damn, they didn't even know about scraping the gunk off their like. There had to have been a time where you maybe
think
not.
Think about their
because their teeth are always fuzzy.
Yeah, dude. They have like chicks. You go over there, it's like, oh my, his teeth aren't even hairy.
Oh my God, his teeth aren't even fuzzy. How am I supposed to fuck him?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a biggity biggity.
I'm gonna biggity biggity up on his knob.
How am I supposed to biggity his knob if he ain't even got fuzzy teeth?
He don't even know I would have put his knob in my shit pipe.
He won't even put his knob in my shit pipe.
Do you remember that porno I found a long time ago with that British guy? Like the worst dirty talk ever. It's like, all right, in your chocolate bonbon factory.
Right in your chocolate bonbon.
I'm gonna put me knob in your shit pipe.
Dude, putting me knob, calling your dick a knob is so fucking funny.
It is.
It
implies, it conjures the image of short and stubby.
Short and stubby and that it opens something. Yeah, to me, like, a knob opens up like, something.
No, mine's more like it's like a loaf.
Yeah,
I like that. I want to get that imagery. A cheese wheel.
A fucking wedge.
Yeah, dude, the wedge. Having a wedge is respectable.
A fucking door stopper. It prods open.
Ideally, you get like a bowling pin where you're wide at the tip and skinny at the base. Pendulous.
A bowling pin is nuts.
A pendulous stick.
It bulbs, gets skinny, and then gets real wide and girthy at the body.
It's like a dog's dick where it swells up and you get
stuck
knot
inside there. You gotta get that knot out.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's what chicks want. Chicks always talk. Yeah, girth is great, but what about your yaw?
Chicks only want the knot, dude.
Chicks only care about the yaw of the dick. Right? Whatever that. When British chicks bust out a protractor to measure your dick.
They measure the fucking angle of the dangle.
Yeah, they start doing.
Make sure that
doing the order of operations on your shaft.
They make sure your dick lifts enough off of your balls.
You know what is so funny to me though that like Europeans measure their dick in centimeters. That's all they have. No matter how many centimeters it is, it still sounds small. If
that
you
is
measure
really
it in
fun. Yeah, dude. You can say it's like 115 centimeters.
Unless you're packing a meter, you have to do centimeters.
Dude, centimeters sound so silly.
Yeah,
fuck.
Dude, like just.
What is a lot of centimeters?
I have no idea, and I don't care. I don't care because the foot is the perfect middle ground. Like the fact that they don't have anything between a centimeter and a fucking meter, which is just basically a gay yard. A meter is.
Gay yard?
Yeah. It's like 2 inches less, right? Or something, or more.
Let me Google it. Hold up.
To me, it's the same thing.
Meter.
I'm someone who eyeballs units of measurement. If I'm making food, you best believe I know how. My eyes are my measuring cup.
That's right. I only wing it.
Mm-hmm.
12 inches to centimeters. So a foot is 30.48 centimeters. That's where it gets
baby,
stupid.
I'm packing a 14 centimeter penis.
I'm packing a 14 centimeter penis. How much is 14 centimeters? That's not big. 14 centimeters inches of 5.5. Well,
even centimeters. It sounds like you're measuring with the little small hash marks on the ruler.
Yeah,
Whereas,
dude.
An American man goes over to Europe and suddenly his penis is measured in inches. He's the biggest dick in the fucking continent.
He's a fucking bull over there.
Yes, the women they don't even know what to do. They start.
They don't even know what to do with
doing
their
traditional
titties.
dances.
They just start showing each other their titties
they
and stuff.
They start showing because it's they can separate nudity from sexuality over there somehow. Like unlike us. No,
dude. The moment that I even see a fucking, I go into the hospital. I go and get my fucking like prostate checked or whatever because I do that regularly. I don't even need it medically. I just like to get my fucking. It's not even good for me. I just like to look back at the doctor while his hand goes into my shitty ass and I laugh at him.
When I the little thing the check for testicular cancer and on the other side you check for breast cancer. Whenever I see the breast cancer side, I have to beat off right there on the spot.
Immediately, dude.
Some chick touching her boob, like no. You know what's funny is in my old house in the shower we had it hanging up on the breast exam side.
You just
forever.
beat off to the.
I never beat off to that, but
side.
I looked at it the whole time I was in the shower. And
you
admired
would flip it. You'd flip it over.
Ew.
Make it, no.
Some guy cupping his nut.
No, you would keep that side out, so you would never like give off the air that you were staring at tits and beating off, like you were hiding it.
Well, I guess I was not hiding exactly because the tit side was always out. But I lived in a house where there's Hustler magazines out everywhere and stuff.
True.
So like a breast exam little placard is downright sort of tasteful and artsy compared to the rest of the nudes.
Compared to the bathroom cabinets.
And I tell you what, it's a pretty sexy fucking illustration. She's got a nice pair.
She had a nice
I hope they don't
set.
have cancer.
I hope they don't have cancer. That would be tragic.
I never once even checked my ball for.
No, dude. I was too afraid. Where you're supposed to squeeze the check for cancer hurts.
Yeah, and and for me,
and what they tell me to squeeze my ball. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to squeeze my ball.
I don't have another one to spare too, so I just got to let it take me. If I can't live my life with a fucking
let the cancer consume
dog coin purse, because if I have testicular cancer, I only have one ball left to go.
What they can do is give you a fake one, huh?
If I have to get rid of my last ball, would you donate a ball if you're a donor?
Even if we were the same blood, I will not give you my ball. No way, dude. I'm keeping my ball. But you don't get how gay would that be? You got to beat off my ball.
No.
My cum would be coming out of your penis. That's how that works.
You know how when you beat off, you got to tug the ball, alternate.
So you got to fucking jerk my ball off.
It's like the little the rail cart where the guys teeter totter.
It kind of looks like when they're doing the flossing with a towel.
You're right. I'll get a hush puppy and put it in there or something like.
Yeah, dude, get a dumpling and put it in there.
I'll get, I want to get 2 grapefruits, dude. I'm gonna make up for lost time.
You're just gonna get huge old nuts.
I want to have fucking big ass. I want to have nuts so big when I take a shit, the turd lays on them like that pig. That famous pig.
You're gonna be a big shit pig.
Yeah. Dude, that pig, that thing is what an extraordinary specimen. Pig is.
Those
nuts
balls are
so
nuts.
Gigantic. The turd just like.
Think about if that thing if it they're probably refraining it from coming. But think about when it does, it's probably just a fucking faucet turned on.
That thing is a prize male stud pig.
Right there. God, so much.
That picture does come from an ag fair setting, like a that thing took home the ribbon.
Dude, speaking of ag fairs, have I showed you that profile of? It's I guess they're people who train pigs for state fairs.
They're pretty smart.
And it's this brother and sister, boy and girl, and they the way that they walk the pigs with those sticks, and they smack or slap the sides of the pig's cheeks so it they guide them. Yeah. But they look at the fucking judge with this death stare. And it's this little boy and little girl. It's almost like how that Russian girl, when she won the gold, she had to be trained to smile.
Yeah.
These people, these kids, are fucking robots. They just,
they're
they death stare the judge until they give him a gold. Fucking rad.
One of those. It's like some hardcore rural Bubba mean mugging. mean mugging is a way of life out in the country.
Yeah, dude, mean mugging is pretty cool.
It's just a good mouth breathing fucking mean mug that follows you until you are out of sight.
Oh, dude, I fucking mean
Dude, Springfield, everybody mean mugs there. It's so weird. Like, there's just mean mug until you
until you're gone.
You say you're next to him in traffic or something. Like, it's like so
they'll miss
bizarre.
their green light.
I've never seen anything
so
like
long.
the way people mean mug out in Springfield.
Well, Missouri apparently we're professional muggers, and I had to have my face checked a few times in Portland. Like, I had to be told, what are you glaring at? Like, why? I had to snap out. I was like, I literally was just looking. But when I go into look mode, I just am like.
And you probably also there was a palpable disgust on your face.
Yeah, it looked like Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, there you gotta before men go out, they put some blush. And get their cheeks all flushed.
Blush and glitter.
Yeah, and you want to wax so you don't have any aggressive male toxic facial hair.
Yeah.
You want to male pattern baldness for sure, but it comes you're so low T that you loop back around to going bald again.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
You never grew it in the first place. You were born with male pattern baldness and
fuck.
You're
born with a cul-de-sac. You've never had a full set.
Face fat where it should be chiseled, and chiseled where it should be fat.
Yes. Ew. Just a really chiseled neck.
Kind of like the guy who bought the gas station from us.
Oh.
Where it's his inverse sort of weak chin and jaw, big fat cheekbones.
Just having having a weak chin is insane.
Dude, imagine who Nick Cave, Nick Cave in the Bad Seeds, that the guy. If you're looking at him dead on, you can't tell where his face ends and his neck begins.
He looks like a nematode.
He does with that hair too.
Yeah. He looks crazy. Oh, dude, you know what's funny? And now that we have a little bit of time to digest it, that. We had Ghost back over to do that episode. I didn't realize how fucking much ass he was packing. He has got the fattest dad ass now.
He might be the fabled character we've talked about that you don't want to fight. The size 40 waist, size medium shirt.
Yeah, dude. He's got the low center gravity. He's got those skater legs. He's got huge calves.
That's true. The skateboarding probably is a big thing. It is almost like the type of ass you only would really see on certain black guys
or black women.
Yeah, but there's also it's not feminine, but there was a type of black guy who would just had a powerful trunk,
the kid that was on our football team. Yes. He had just fucking wagon,
bro, and he could. Not much of an upper body to speak. He's built like a Sherman tank.
Yeah, dude. He's fucking He's built with traction on him.
Yeah, man. The guy's it's like sort of T-Rex sort of thing going on.
Yeah, dude.
Like big.
I was really hoping that we would take a break and go to QT, and that gay guy would call Ghost cute again.
Holy fuck! I didn't even think of that. We should just set him up for that.
Oh my god, we should figure out what days that guy's working, because that was remarkable.
And plant the seed in his head that our friend
thinks that he's cute too.
Yes, he's too shy. That's why we reacted so poorly that one time. Is because we were so excited.
We were frozen in excitement. Yeah,
and we were tripping so hard. Our homophobia was
it was
magnified.
Uncontrollable.
Imagine some people have experienced ego death and become one with the universe. We became so much more homophobic. We couldn't even mask it.
It was like the time. Remember when we were tripping at Lou Fest and we saw that big fat guy walking up the hill, and I was it either your brother or I pointed and just started going dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure when we did Acid 2 I went on a diatribe how the Indians are sore losers or something, dude. Things just because you do psychedelics doesn't mean you have to be a good person.
The Indians are sort of
like
losers.
oh like more like yeah kind of like like I mean
what a wild take.
I mean like
I fucking love that.
like they I just treat them like I would any other conquered people.
I just treat them.
They're a conquered people. We had a deal.
Art of the deal, baby.
And see, like, and some of them, some of them even asked for our help because the Comanche were... The
Comanche were out of control?
The Comanche were just... They killed the vibe anywhere they were so hard. Like...
The Comanche showed up and noticed there was a vibe and had to kill it immediately.
They were vibe killers to the point where all the other tribes like joined up with the federal government.
Can't have any vibes. Gotta kill the vibes.
Exactly. Like, dude, imagine like some toxically masculine Comanche comes in and scalps everybody and rides in on the side of a horse and
yeah, showing his penis or something.
Yeah, and he like this guy that you don't exactly like him, but you didn't want him to get boiled alive in a giant pot by the Comanches.
Mm-hmm. And now you feel really bad. Dave's boiling in a pot.
Yeah, like because you could basically let him sneak out the back, and you'd live to fight each other another day, much like the French and Indian War.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, it's so funny. The fucking British had to the British surrendered to that fort, and the French were like you guys need to get out of here now, and we didn't see you because we can't stop those guys. They're gonna boil you in that big pot over there.
We can't stop you,
dude. Like they just make fun of the way they cry, like pull all their fingernails out. Like the Indians would make fun of the way British people cried, like wah, wah.
Dude, that's all. Mm-hmm. Speaking of crying, dude, there's a little fucking shit kid on the plane coming home from Denver who cried. He was it was like a kid who was just crying because he was tired and wanted to go to bed. And he was a little too old to be like a crying infant. So he had a deep wah. Like he had a Wario
Did he
cry.
do the big inhales?
Yeah.
Dude, the big inhales. If you do the big inhales, like you just punch him in the stomach on one of the inhales.
Oh, dude, just gut him.
Yeah, just clocks him. He just goes out cold.
Fuck yeah.
And that's how you teach him the knockout game.
Damn, dude. You show him, no, this is how. And then, that's his gateway drug. Next time you see him, he's a fucking
lure him to the bathroom
drugs.
with candy where you just, pinch his nose and cover his mouth till he passes out and you leave him in there. And like Agent 47, a hitman, dressed as a flight attendant.
Come out dressed as like a fucking babe with a wig.
They're concerned why you trying to lure a kid to the bathroom. It's like, no, I'm just trying to assault him and leave him and knock him out cold.
I'm just trying to leave him half flushed down the toilet.
So I can listen to these jet engines in peace.
Dude,
I'm trying to watch fucking Marley and Me here, but I can't.
I'm trying to watch the downloaded Pornhub videos I screenshotted while I was fucking waiting for the flight.
I'm trying to watch Spanglish on my laptop.
Trying to watch Spanglish. Damn, dude, Spanglish stinks. Get mad at you get mad at some kid you're trying to watch Spanglish, you can't hear it.
If your kid already cried the whole way through Fever Pitch, and
listen, I'm not going to miss.
If I start Garden State and he has not.
I'm going through all of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. If I miss Little Nicky, I'm going to freak out.
Just breathing so hard, you deploy all the oxygen masks. You rip the emergency door open, just get sucked out. Right into the jet engine.
Rip the emergency door open. Everyone's being their arms and legs are just
and you're fucking watching Spanglish while there's just fucking 80-mile-an-hour winds going past you. You're watching 50-50.
Watching 50-50. Fuck, that one sucks too.
That one sucks dick.
You're watching fucking.
You're watching Click.
Oh. Dude, Click
is so much more dramatic than it needed to be.
Way too dramatic. But when he finds out he can slow-mo those titties.
That's the movie right there. You saw the trailer, you've seen the whole thing. Don't need to get sad over the Fonz
I'm not going to get sad. Why do they always got to make the Fonz sad?
Yeah, it's like your son turns into like Fat Jonah Hill and your daughter turns into like a what year is the future parts of Click set in? It's
Like,
probably getting
it's
close
set
to
in
that right
3000.
now. No, it's set in like probably 2018.
It's set in 3000. It's like Futurama.
It doesn't make any sense,
I know, it never made sense.
bro. I tell
But
you what,
no,
though,
like, yeah, he wakes up and he's just a sad faggot.
yeah. He's been a sad fact. He's been checked out all the time, just just a dullard. Like it turns you into a dullard when you're not paying attention. But it is kind of bullshit because, like, you know, just because I skip dinner with the family once doesn't mean I want to skip it all the time.
Yeah,
So
dude.
like, imagine you had a TiVo remote that, like, you know, you skip through like one type of commercial.
Like, it schedules
you
your
skip through one
skips.
commercial, and then the Girls Gone Wild commercial comes on. You're about to catch a beat, but then it skips through
It
that.
skips right through it.
Yeah, and you're back on fucking the Carlos
Yeah, you're laughing your shaft
laughing your
off.
fucking. Yeah, you tried to beat your shaft off, but now you just gotta
Now
laugh
you're just
it off.
laughing it off.
Bro, it's 2003. Dirt to Dirt just hit the streets.
Dude, making fun of Down syndrome people was the hottest thing.
Right. I mean, like, every guy had beaner, retard, and fag, like, in his fucking, in his waist holsters.
Yeah, dude, like a fucking cowboy.
Yeah, dude. You're
about
doing
to
that
do-
thing where, like, you shoot a can and then it blows up in the air and you shoot it with the other gun. It goes higher.
Higher,
and you're
yeah,
shooting
you're
the
just
same
shooting
can.
cans up, yeah.
you're shooting the same can, juggling it with your Sixers.
Yeah, dude. Somebody says that they say slurs fastest in the West. They're the fastest in the West.
Yeah, dude. Yes. You got a repeater. It's
Yeah, dude. He's like, I can make fun of all three of the major races before you can even draw your 6-shooter.
I can tell the most made up, like, tone deaf gay joke before you can even fucking, like, reach your Jewish conspiracy theory. Like, we should we should do a watch along with is Mind of Mencia.
Whoa, yeah. I haven't watched Mind of Mencia probably since it came out.
When he says Dirt to Dirt, that shit
crying,
busts
dude.
me the fuck up.
I'm gonna be howling, bro.
Fucking yeah, dude. He
Mind
taught
of
me
Mencia.
everything I need to know about America.
You know what's crazy is that, like, we're in such a weird age where at some point someone is going to think Carlos Mencia is the funniest dude ever.
Time is a flat circle. Everything's cyclical.
They're gonna go back and they're gonna find him and be like, he's number one.
Bro.
And because everyone likes Joe Rogan so much because of his podcast and shit, they're gonna not even give a fuck.
Joe Rogan is gonna be like Gallagher is.
Yeah,
or
dude.
something. Like his 3-hour like in-depth conversations are gonna be viewed as like crushing a watermelon with a big hammer.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna.
They're gonna be like, oh, that retard called him out for stealing jokes. Carlos Mencia didn't steal anything.
He'll have a renaissance. Like, he'll be doing serious, dramatic, like, work, like McConaughey, like, getting serious work. Carlos Mencia's, like, doing, like, critically acclaimed roles.
Yeah, they're gonna remake fucking Shakespeare, and it's gonna be Carlos Mencia as fucking Romeo and Juliet.
We get, like, Deer Hunter, the remake.
Whoa.
Carlos Mencia in Christopher Walken's role. Russian roulette. That's retarded.
They remake Pulp Fiction so that he can do the Christopher Walken role in that too.
Carlos Mencia in
this hunk of metal I hit up my ass.
Hear me out here. Carlos Mencia is Vincent Vega, and who would be, the other one would be Dane Cook as Samuel L. Jackson.
Whoa.
Yeah, or Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham would be Marcellus Wallace.
Oh my god. Dane Cook is fucking Samuel L. Jackson. He does the prayer. He does it all way too animated.
Yeah.
He's like rolling around. He's in a black fucking tank top.
Quentin Tarantino would still reprise his role as the guy who says the N-word.
Yeah, and he still says the N-word to Dane Cook's face a lot.
Yeah, it's the wolf will be that'll be I got this.
Come on.
Bill Engvall.
Yep. Dude, Bill.
So, you guys shot a black guy, huh? Well, here's your sign.
Dude, Bill Engvall is by far the worst of the fucking redneck comedies. He's the worst. He's the worst blue collar comedian.
You
might be addicted to MySpace.
If you go to Pornhub and you jack off to two guys kissing, you might be a gay guy.
You jack off to just two guys kissing, not even tongue kissing, just like over the top peck kissing. Just
if you Google Daniel Craig swimsuit Casino Royale and you beat off to that, you might be a gay guy. If you jack off to
oh my god, does Daniel Craig show his dong?
No, but he wears like some super short like brief like the swim trunks where it's not a Speedo because it goes down like it's.
I mean, he does. It's not like Liam Neeson when he was running in whatever that movie is, and that hose was like wagging around.
Dude, that thing's so big he can't even like control when pee comes out.
Dude, that thing's so big that it's like no one really cared that he was racist.
Yeah, when he was talking about like bringing out a codgel to like bust up to the first blockbuster he saw, he was talking about his penis. He was gonna
when he said
penis
the shillelagh,
or
whatever the fuck
or something. It's like a big like
big hammer
with a knot on it, like some
it's a
like
bat with a dog knot on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is that Gangs of New York ass weapon.
Yeah, that the guy who runs for mayor has, or whatever, the big Irish guy, or who gets like the fucking butcher knife thrown in his back. Yeah, that guy, that cool guy, that cool guy, not John C. Reilly.
Yeah, no, not John C.
Hey, I recognize you, but I'm a cop now.
I remember you.
I'm dressed like Constable Big Mac.
I got a whistle now. Dude, I fucking...
Hey, I remember you from climbing that water tower.
Aren't you that retard from up on the water tower?
Dude, yeah, fucking Arnie. Fucking Arnie Grape.
And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, Gilbert gets killed by Bill the Butcher, who is... I don't even know who else is in Gilbert Grape besides Johnny Depp, the fat mom.
Yeah. Juliette Lewis or something? Not Juliette Lewis.
Maybe?
Is it Juliette Lewis? And that the...
That's Natural Born Killers? Yeah. That the hottest chick ever.
Yeah.
She is like... She's weirdly like...
Yeah. When she calls getting eaten out head... Love it.
Bro, yeah, like
that's the worst head I ever got.
If a chick ever said like I'm trying to get some head, I would be gawk.
Yeah, dude, I'll gawk on her.
I'll find a way to gawk on
I'll
that.
Gawk her up.
Gawk that mound.
I'll throat her mound.
Hell yeah. Give me something that protrudes enough, I'll gawk on it.
Yeah, dude, I'll fucking find a way to get it all the way to my tonsils.
Yeah, you're gonna get dude. Yeah, if a chick, what if a chick's like, I want you to give me some dome.
Dome me up, dude.
Yeah. She wants sloppy toppy.
She says she wants me to slob on her knob.
Yeah. She wants to see my throat bulge. Like
she wants me to go.
Yeah,
she wants me to toad on her dick.
Yeah, I go tip to base on her forearm.
Go full frog.
Dude,
tip to base on her forearm.
Dude, I like that frog thing we were doing last week, where like you after you come all those live tadpoles, you jump really far away onto a lily pad because your legs are so long and strong.
I love having long and strong legs.
Dude, imagine a chick like gets all scared because there's like a spider or something in the house, and you just fucking snatch that bitch from across the room.
Yeah, you slowly open your mouth. Yeah. You're loading up your tongue. You're loading up a tongue shot. Mm-hmm. Your tongue just bashes it.
It sticks on there like, oh, dude.
You hit it so hard its legs go fucking hoopty. Its legs go left and right.
Or like you if she's trying to get some dome, you could pull her across the room like
oh
fucking
yeah,
Scorpion.
dude! I shoot my tongue at her clit and it pulls her all the way to me, and she comes out. I gotta catch her in my mouth between her legs.
God damn, that's hot. She gets warts from touching me.
Yeah. That's how
Pee
it
in
all.
her hand.
That's how she gets warts.
They're just coming 700 live tadpoles into a dry room. No fun.
My dick just goes
Yeah,
bum, 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 bum. It gets all big.
Yeah, you got your big bulbous like just fucking sagely eyes.
I'm licking them, keeping them wet.
The tongue load up. I forgot about all the idiosyncrasies of frogs that you've reminded me of. You got all the idiosyncrasies of the frogs down. Like they just say the tongue load up. And, dude, when you're like they do that little like the little, you know how when they like just a little bulge out.
Yeah, the little bulge. They get a big one. Yeah.
Would you rather be a frog or a toad?
Frog, bro. I think so. I think a frog.
Frogs are the wet ones, right?
Mm-hmm. I think they both have the same type of like when they come, it's like full blown tadpoles.
In reality, they don't have to be two different things. I think if we ever like seize control of the country, first order business, frogs or toads are one thing now.
Yeah,
you
dude.
can call them either one, but they're the same thing.
Yeah, it's like alligators and crocodiles.
Yeah, they don't have to be two different things.
How are they different? What's different?
Like, miss me with like any fucking explanation.
What's different about them?
Yeah, just tell me right now. That's what I thought.
Show me the difference.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
that's what I thought. You big dumb idiots. Zoologist idiots.
What a caiman? It's called a fucking gator.
It's called a gator, bro.
Homo.
What where you from? You don't know gator.
See, Rocky ain't no puppy.
Yeah,
I used to
know
wrestle,
about no gator,
dude. I bet, like, I think it's been talked about in Ken Burns baseball, but I was reading the Wikipedia page of that guy, that Hall of Fame baseball player who was like retarded, and the best pitcher in the league, and like in 1910, he played for a bunch of different teams, like so he was just known as an eccentric back then, sort of, and like, so basically,
that's what they called.
One time, a fire truck drove by in the middle of a game, and he just chased it, and they lost him. And opposing fans would bring puppies and shiny things to distract
them.
Yeah. And one time he just vanished, and they couldn't find him, and they found him wrestling gators in a circus.
What, dude?
And he just was piss ass drunk all the time. He learned how to throw. He's by throwing rocks at birds on his dad's farm.
Were they allowed to drink them?
Dude, yeah.
Are they allowed to drink?
Dude, like they were drinking up. They still drink, but like I'm talking. This is 1900.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This guy, his last year in the league was 1910. He played for the St. Louis Browns, and he was the best pitcher in the league, and he was. You got to see this guy. It's a crazy story.
Did he look?
Dude,
did he look the part?
He'd like lost track of how many women he was married to, and he's like an illegal bigamist. He just kept marrying new women.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like drunk as a fucking skunk. Here, I got.
Did he throw heaters?
Oh yeah, dude, throwing heat, dude. He's a Hall of Famer.
Fuck.
He's like
I didn't know they could be Hall of Famers.
Yeah, like sort of old timers, like Rube Waddell. Okay, so here's the picture of him.
His name's Rube Waddell.
Here he is. Yeah, dude. Like, so he's
Rube.
That's him in 1901. Dude, career highlights. He won the Triple Crown, AL wins leader. He best earned run average in the league, 1900 and 1905. AL strikeout leader for 5 years in a row.
Fuck.
Like, and this is during a time when hitters were really good. So Waddell is remembered for his highly eccentric behavior and for being a remarkably dominant strikeout pitcher in an era when batters were expert at making contact. He had an excellent fastball, a sharp breaking curveball, a screwball, and superb control. His strikeout to walk ratio is almost 3-1. He led the major league in strikeouts. So get this here now.
Strikeout to walk ratio is 3-1?
Yeah.
God damn.
Dude, he was notably unpredictable. Early in his career, he once left in the middle of a game to go fishing. He also had a long-standing fascination with fire trucks and ran off the field to chase after them during games on multiple occasions.
He looks exactly like you know that dude who's on TikTok who's autistic as fuck for trains?
Oh yeah.
And now he's like, you know how much money that guy has made for just running after trains?
Fuck.
fucking much.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Talk about pay it off. That's a real life internet geek right there. Like we were talking about,
for sure.
Shiny objects put the student in trance. And he was an alcoholic for much of his short life. Let's see, his first professional contract was for $500 with Louisville, where he pitched 2 league games and a couple exhibitions. $500 back then is a lot of money. And let's see what else you do. He was signed to like 2 different teams at once, like because he just signed anything. That? Well, like the Philadelphia team had to go basically Shanghai him from California to bring him back, and back there was 1900, so if a guy disappears, you couldn't really just find him.
Yeah,
they hired Pinkertons to find him in California, like where he'd been playing out there. Yeah, and the Pinkertons brought him back to like finish his contract in Philadelphia because he wasn't even supposed to be playing for them. Like, this guy was just a like. He's like herding a cat that could fucking just ace any fucking batter. And
fuck.
Imagine that, man. It's just like...
He's just running around. He's busy fucking wrestling gators and fishing.
Yeah, it's crazy, like, how his story, like...
He looks like a typical German guy, though.
Like, oh, dude, look at this baseball card.
Oh, dude, he's got a card.
St. Louis Browns.
Oh, fuck, man. That's nuts.
Dude, that fucking... That is so cool. I want a jersey. Waddell's drinking problem was exacerbated by a tumultuous marriage to May Wynn Skinner. That's a 1900s-esque girl name if I ever heard one.
May Wynn Skinner?
Yeah, his second of 3 wives. In a series of injuries in 1905 and 1906, Skinner threatened to prosecute Rube for bigamy because she did not recognize the divorce granted Rube in St. Louis, but divorce granted was... So there's all sort like they're trying to like ask this guy what kind of like legal documentation he's done to like sort of prepare for this new legal documentation he's about to do, and he's just like he's waiting for a fire truck to go by. Like he's marrying all these women, he's like signed all these teams, but he's so good that they like it's just whoever can like.
That's awesome.
He's like Dickie Greenleaf, in what is it, Mr. Ripley? Like it's like when you're in his shadow, like he makes you feel the most special person in the world.
Feel like you're glowing.
Then he'll just disappear one day, just as quick as he came along. The retarded phenom.
What?
Yeah, he's a retarded guy. Like,
that's what it says?
Recent commentators such as Bill James have suggested that Waddell suffered from a developmental disability, mental retardation, autism, or ADD. Not much is known about these. They just called them eccentric back then.
He was eccentric.
Yeah, just like
he was just eccentric.
The guy is literally like you could just fans would sit in the front row, could bring a puppy and fucking lure him off the mound.
Get a mirror and try and shine the sun at him. He just fucking go
start a fire, just crank the fire alarm across town so a fire truck drives by, and suddenly they have to find a relief pitcher to finish out the game.
He's running full speed.
They need like Red Rover people to fucking
fuck, dude. He's probably running like the Beast in Split, where he runs like on hands and knees chasing it.
Like in the tunnel, like he's crawling on the ceiling,
fuck.
crushing out the light bulbs.
Yeah, you look up in the corner of your house looking for the fucking you're looking for that hospital mirror while you're jerking off, and you just see him crawling up there.
His career stats. 193 and 143, 2,316 strikeouts, an earned run average of 2.16 with 50 shutouts, and 261 complete games in 2,961 innings pitched.
Fuck.
The guy was a fucking...
He was a nightmare on the mound, dude. Yeah, he was a nut job.
Imagine this guy,
I'd be so pissed off if I was a professional athlete and I'm getting struck out by a fucking known retard.
There's also like a deaf guy in the league. Like, dude, before black people, you could be deaf, retarded, or like big fat drunk Italian and be like the best guy in the league before they let black people in.
Damn.
Imagine.
Wow.
We got fucking eyeless Bill Withers, like here, like he's a baseball player without eyes, or be like a baseball player with no arms, and he's leading the league in fucking RBIs. But then they let black people. Then they let black people in, and suddenly
that's nuts to think about. Like before we let black people into sports, like sports was something that we just like put all of our like undesirables in, and then we just like would watch. It was like a gladiator thing.
Yeah, the thing is though, like, but if you would go to like the Negro League baseball games, it's like the NBA compared to the WNBA. Though, like the regular, like
Damn. So seeing one of their games was just you're just like, wow, these cats are
they
better.
were athletes, man. They were masters of the game. As soon as they let Jackie Robinson, one black guy in, it changed the game forever. Suddenly, you could not be like the biggest, fattest dago on your block.
So do you think that this retard would have any skin in the game against Jackie Robinson and the boys?
He is from a different era, but I think that this guy was such a unique talent.
He was so eccentric.
You could drop him in any era of the game, and
he was so eccentric that he'd even handle Big Papi.
Yeah, he could imagine he came out if he was around in modern times, he had full diagnosis of barely functioning Asperger's. Probably, I think it's a heavy autism is what he had.
Fuck.
And adding the alcohol to it started to make the scale tilt a little more towards Down syndrome. So he's
able to just wing those pitches, though.
Dude, yes, the guy. He'll shake your fucking arm off and shake your hand. You're
gonna have to tell him about the bunnies,
like Lenny from.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell him about the bunnies, George.
Bro,
you're gonna have to handle that. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Yes, that guy. Tell you what, that guy's rocks, dude. I love shit like that. Or like any sort of athlete story where where they're like by all like normal.
Yeah, they're just
sort of, they shouldn't
Forrest
be there,
Gump running back a fucking kick return.
Yeah, who's that old Kansas City quarterback, Len Dawson, just like ripping heaters all the time on the like every picture of you see in the locker room at halftime or on the sideline, he's got a fucking blast and a dart.
Nice.
Yeah, like indeed, and he won the second Super Bowl.
What's his name?
Len Dawson, I think it is.
Len Dawson.
Remember, I got a couple pictures of him because I was going through I was looking up Ken Stabler too. He got so drunk that he flunked out of Alabama. He was a star quarterback, but then the Raiders will take anybody with like a substance problem and an attitude issue.
Damn, dude, that guy's number one.
Like as much like I look for any reason I can to hate Kansas Cit, but that is tough,
pretty good. Yeah,
tough.
That's pretty hard to hate.
Quarterback who smokes cigarettes during the game,
it's hard to hate.
If Mahomes started smoking cigs on the
sideline,
sideline,
I'd be on his train, dude.
I'd be wearing that big gay red jersey.
Mahomes, that's my homes, bro.
Yeah, that's what
I'm talking about.
Mahomes.
Do you want to call this an episode, and then we'll start another one in a bit?
Yeah, you know what I would do? I'd buy a custom St. Louis Rams jersey with
it says Mahomes on it.
Yeah,
that rule.
Yeah. Okay. So say you're in a bachelor or you're in a groom, you're the groomsman, and your wife is like sober or something, or everybody's like a heroin addict, but like you and the groomsman want to tie one off before the ceremony. You instead of a flask that can be caught easily or felt in your pocket, what you need is those Whizzinator things for drug tests?
Yeah.
You fill those up with whiskey, and you guys go into the bathroom and suck the whiskey out of each other's fake dicks to get a little liquid courage before
get a little buzz going.
It's like the bride comes in and sees everybody, all the groomsmen sucking each other off. Honey, no.
It's not what you think.
We're alcoholics.
We're just drinking, I swear to God. We're just boozing.
You're drunk and sucking each other off? No, honey, here, try it.
Here, try it.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, and your Asian buddy's got like a black one, and it's because we had to suck each other off because none of us are flexible enough to reach our own.
Yeah, we can't reach our own Whizzinator's.
Yeah, well, yes, he had to put his hand on the back of my head. I don't have good balance, and I didn't want to fall over while I'm on my knees.
That's fucking crazy. Get caught sucking a Whizzinator.
Sucking each other's Whizzinator's, yeah.
I think we
just to get, it's purely functional here.
I think we were talking about it once, like someone using a Whizzinator because they have like an extreme piss fetish.
Yeah, if you're an extreme piss fetish guy, but also like don't have any friends. so that's why you have to buy the synthetic piss and the fake wiener. You hook the fake wiener up to the
a mannequin
the
or something.
bag guy,
Yeah.
the guy without the arms and legs with the muscles. Yeah, you get a Whizzinator on him. Throw a studded leather, like a Bad Company leather denim jacket on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you role play with him and just suck the fake piss out of his fake dick. And
dude, it's so funny. I always think about, and I love to mix it up.
Belly of the fucking muscle
Kissing
guy.
the belly of them. I love mixing up the details of stories. You know how I do. But like the one with my sister-in-law when she went to take that drug test and she was wearing a Whizzinator.
Why?
And she and I like to say to her, instead of chewing on the mouth swab, she chewed on the Whizzinator head so hard that it couldn't pee.
What if her mouth is like kind of stained red with wine. She's chewing the thing and she's got a bulge in her skirt.
She got a little fucking hard on, a little hard dick.
Dude, there's no way there wasn't like some sort of like hog pressing out. Like what? Right? I don't know. I don't know much about the Whizzinators.
All I know is that they're very funny looking, and it's definitely super funny if you get caught wearing one, especially if you're a woman.
Now, I want one that's like kind of a big diaper that's got a fake pussy on it. But
and you want a big mound?
It's like a sumo wrestler sort of bottom garment.
Yeah,
but it's got a big rubber pussy, and it's coming off of me.
Yeah. I like to wear something that like the lips keep biting onto my shorts, so I keep having a camel toe. It keeps showing my vicious toe.
I've been also meaning to ask. I don't know if you know. You probably don't know much about this because I've only ever found out of this because I just dome nerds on Reddit. But like this guy, his girlfriend.
You give head to nerds on Reddit?
No, I dome them with my sniper rifles because they're geeks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I always thought it was funny when people would say that they're doming people. I'm like, you're giving head to people out here?
With more important matters than that.
I know. Moving on.
This guy, it was a girl on there. She wanted to buy her boyfriend. What are these cock sleeve things that like is like a bigger dick that you put over your dick to fuck with if your dick's not not big enough? So yeah, so it's basically like it's a big rubber dick and it fits over the top of your own dick, and then basically you have to fuck with that, like the Freaks of Cockeye almost. What? But what I don't understand, and I couldn't get anybody to explain it to me, is how does the guy stay hard? You're not really getting any
you get nothing out of it.
But and this girl, she bought him one of those sleeves without even consulting him.
That poor bro.
Just like, well, just break up with the guy. Like
just break up with it. Don't ruin his fucking entire life.
I know women don't have penises and they view it differently, but you got to have enough just awareness of the human ego to like avoid that. Imagine
that's ruthless.
Imagine a 1-for-1 thing. Like, what if imagine your boyfriend bought those fake foam Mardi Gras tits and
those big huge knockers.
Made you put them on under your shirt before you guys had sex all the time because he needed bigger tits, and
he needed you to have like big balloon fucking massive titties.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't be mad if she was like, say it was like something that was more out there, like if she needed the dog dick dildo that planted the Jello eggs, and she gave it to me without consulting me, I'd be like, okay, it's definitely a blind side, but it doesn't really hurt my ego.
Yeah,
because
it's something I can't really do. I can't deposit
it's like, you're
ova eggs into you.
You're so damaged that I kind of like can walk away clean from this one.
Yeah,
rather than you've just given me
scathed me, you scorch earthed me.
You've given it's like wearing platform shoes, but the penis version of platform shoes are like lifts and
if some
or toupee, it's like the toupee of dicks. Like
it was just a comb over of dicks. If some girl asked me to basically comb over my penis with she just handed me a big fucking Don John that you put on mine, I'd just walk out.
I would bludgeon her with it.
Yeah.
just cracking it over her head until
Liam Neeson.
It would be like,
just batter her to death.
It'd be.
I was looking for any black bastard I could find.
It would be absolutely heinous how much I would hit her with that rubber penis until
What was Liam Neeson doing going out trying to find black dudes to bludgeon?
His friend got raped by a black bastard.
A black
Apparently.
bastard. Really?
And so he was going to go out and find the first one. And he said, I probably shouldn't have gone out for the first one. Luckily, he was in a place with no black people, so he didn't run into one.
Hold on.
He was so mad at the black race because his friend got raped by a black person that he was going to go and codgel the first black person he saw.
Was his friend a guy?
No. No. But he was white knighting hard.
Okay. The fact, just when people say, like, my friend, if it's a dude and he refers to my friend, I typically think it's a guy.
I'm pretty sure he did. Like, in the context, like, it was
a lady friend?
It was a lady friend, yeah. Like, probably, I mean, but with that how donger he's got on him, it's probably just someone that, one of them.
Yeah, that fucking leg he's got.
Somebody was plugging on the way home from the pub or potato picking at work all day.
Just swinging that small bat.
Yeah, she's
Anyhow.
She didn't want to become a soup taker, so she had to, like...
Dude, I'm a soup taker. I'm 100%. I'd take the soup.
Dude, like, you'd be walking around just, like, slurping it, like, in front of all the other...
I'd have a bread bowl of soup. I'd have so much soup.
Yeah, I'd be planting a car bomb in your soup.
Oh, dude, yeah. And as soon as as I turn the car keys to my soup, it explodes.
If I was, like, a paramilitary, like, IRA guy, I would definitely just be, like, looking at myself with the sick drip, like the balaclavas and, like, the fucking military gear, and I'd be posing for murals all the time, like all those cool murals.
And then you'd have, like, your buddy holding his digital camera as you do your intro to MySpace.
Oh, yes. Like, yeah.
Welcome to my page.
Yes. Hi, we are the Irish Republican Army.
Welcome to our page. We don't take the soup.
Oh, the bastards, England. We're
bludgeon these bastards.
Thank you for viewing our War for Freedom. Stay a while.
Dude, Irish people are fucking...
And listen to the Cranberries.
But Irish people are fucking dumb. Dude, Sinead O'Connor's a big fucking idiot.
Hell no, dude. No, you got it.
No,
twisted, you fucking
I don't.
Soup taker.
Yep.
She converted to Islam. She was like, she did that badass rap about the potato genocide.
That badass rap sucks.
Bro, like, you say that to her face.
I'll dig her big,
best friends with the
bloated lesbian face up and say it right to it.
Lesbian.
Yeah, she was, dude.
She was not.
She wasn't?
No.
All right, well, maybe I'll give her a second chance.
I just found out I'm like 40% Irish, so like it's real rich coming from a fucking Guinea Giuseppe like you.
You're 40% Irish with your big ass blockhead.
The rest is Eastern European, Russian, Belarusian, but yes, I got Irish in me and Welsh. Well, it's mostly like I think it's just people who got raped by Vikings, and then it just came up as like
tossed in the pile.
Yeah, it's more like the Gallic tribes than actual modern Ireland.
Oh fuck!
So I'm like a Gaul and
yeah, the Gaul on you to tell me that you're Irish. Fuck you.
I mean, my penis is Dublin.
Oh fuck! Damn,
but
his
reality,
penis is a Dublin. I can see it.
You know what's funny? It's funny too. Is like
it went from 5 centimeters to 10.
My people. I mean, like, look, I don't want to like sort of play oppression Olympics, but Slavs were also a considerable portion of the Holocaust. Like I was getting Holocaust at the same time too as the Holocaust. There's been lots of Holocausts.
True.
There's so many before them, and there's been some after them.
True.
Why do they deny the Armenian genocide? Let's quit recording now.
All right. Yeah.
Back with Xander Kelly, babe. We got Joe Dirt in the studio.
What I was gonna. All right.
I'm a faggot cuck.
Dude, Joe Dirt is actually one of the greatest.
Faggy and cucky like that?
Yeah, one of the greatest cuck stories of all time.
Bro, he gets just cucked by like absolutely big time by everybody he encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Like people who don't even know him, just
flaming his ass
and just bully like a grown man getting bullied. every day in his day-to-day life.
God damn, that's brutal. But fuck it, what I was gonna say, I was thinking about it, dude. You know Johnny Sins, the man with a million faces?
Yeah, the fucking jack of all trades.
So he's a jack of all trades on camera, but in real life, dude, there's a video been going around of him at pickup basketball games just absolutely fucking punishing people. Like, I mean, fucking blocking shots, stealing, dunking on people. Bro. Like, Johnny Sins is not to be trifled with, dude.
Yeah, like, you do not want your girl watching on the sidelines of that
No, dude. You don't want your girl anywhere near that game.
Suddenly you see, like, cameras off in the distance.
Oh. Cameras off.
It's a brand new show, the Cucked, the Punk's porno parody, where...
No!
You cuck unsuspecting victims in public. Like,
no! Yeah, dude, he just walks up and he's hot as hell. He's got that long dong.
Yeah, you're on cook.
You're on cook. No! You look over your shoulder, your babe's just getting plowed. Yeah, she's getting absolutely finished.
All laughing and stuff. And
they're all laughing at you.
You're just fucking Bud Dwyer right there with you got like some M80s in your pocket and you light them and stick them in your mouth. And
you go, don't worry, it's fine. Just how he does it.
You swan dive just like standing on the ground. You dive right on top of your head. Fucking gainer onto your own skull.
Dude, a full skull, a full gainer on your head.
Yeah, and off the 2-foot bleachers.
Oh,
in
fuck.
The basketball court.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, like, and then you make it on E-Fucked and you become...
It's only smells guy number 2.
You become like the new E-Fucked meme.
Yeah, you're the new owl with its penis out.
Yeah, it's an owl with a broken neck and its penis out.
Dude, I always wanted an E-Fuck shirt, man.
That would be cool. That's one of those things like where if, it's like a dog whistle, if you know, you know.
Yeah. That's one of those like when Chris found out what podcast we listened to, so he knew our humor. If he saw my E-Fuck shirt and he saw that little penis and that owl.
We put out like our it's a dog whistle of sorts.
It's a dog fart, perhaps.
It's not so crass that just at a glance, it's like, it'll stop the room. Everything's quiet. But it's like you're bound to get questions about it, and then you just be like,
quick questions.
I
don't know.
I don't know. I like owls.
My buddy gave me the shirt.
Yeah, and you just gotta you either throw whoever is most likely to be most throw under the busable.
Yeah, whoever you can toss under the bus quickest.
Yeah, and I think I was pranked. See, I was on a show called Cucked, and
I was on a show called Ashton Kutcher came out and fucked my girlfriend in front of me.
I was.
He had that sideways hat.
The last place I thought I'd see Johnny Sins was when I was giving confession booth. I'm supposed to be the one. How is he going to absolve me of my sins?
I tell him all of my sins, and the little shade opens up, and his bald penis comes flying through.
And I'm like, I know that penis anywhere.
I know his penis. By God. By God.
Dude,
knowing that man's penis better than my own.
By his complexion, you can.
You see that alabaster head?
And just
that fucking giant arm,
just hairless body. Like he's like he is like a sort of like the most generic sort of video game character where he's like built and like athletic and stuff, but there's no discernible feature hardly.
Right.
Guy.
He's like Skyrim's base Nord.
Or like kind of like he could play Dr. Manhattan, just paint him blue.
Oh yeah, dude! Why didn't they just put his big dong as Dr. Manhattan?
Man, if that had been my movie, had I been Zack Snyder,
I would
have Johnny Sins as Dr. Manhattan. I would have Sasha Grey as the bitch. The what's her name? Malin Ackerman's part. I don't even remember the superheroes from it. Okay.
I'm just laughing at that awful effort of putting that mic anywhere near your mouth.
No, it's good.
No, it's not. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fuck it. Who cares?
I want it to be.
No one listens.
None of you listen.
Just get
Nobody's
all
even gonna listen.
No one even listens.
What's the point?
Bullshit anyway. No one fucking likes the podcast anyhow.
You guys only listening. Just
if anyone's actually listening, if anyone's actually listening, will you message the podcast right now? Tell me how much you love me.
Yeah, and I'll just send a little dicky picky.
Send a little dicky picky.
Just show a little neck.
Frankie, send me a dicky picky. Frankie.
You're my boy, Frank. You're my boy. I'm gonna stick my penis in your mouth now, okay?
Okay, Frankie.
Elvis is like standing off the side of the Great American Challenge, giant dildo in his hand. Clubs him over the head with it, falls in a shallow grave.
I'm gonna fucking go to Fiesta.
Fucking Chucky, they got a kid here.
Fuck yeah.
His penis is smaller than I've ever seen.
Oh my god, there's a kid with his dick out.
I'm going to fucking siesta. You guys better not be getting your dick sucked.
You guys
here when
better
I come
not
back.
getting that dick sucked.
They're taping up a kid. They fuck him in the ass.
The kid's fucking ass.
Gay lumpy Ned.
Damn, dude. How many episodes
Alpha
are
Dog
we
rocks. Bro, we're Sigma Dog.
Whoa.
Sigma Dog.
We're Sigma
We
Dog.
rise above it. We're Mazursky. Mazursky's the Sigma. The fucking
Oh
Ben
yeah,
Foster.
taking a sideways shit on the carpet.
Yeah, dude. And when he fights that whole party, he clocks that woman in the face who comes running at him after he headbutts. Like he gets put in a sort of rear naked choke sort of thing. Then he just does a reverse headbutt, breaks the guy's nose. The dude's yappy girlfriend comes running at him,
starts running,
and he connects to her face while she's in full stride. So she leaves her feet. And yeah, that scene rocks. And he's just she screams and everybody backs up and he's like, God. Tell true love.
Tell true love. I'm gonna rip off his head
and suck off his dick.
Rip off his head and suck on his dick.
I'm gay.
I'm gay. Tell true. You show up to a party, beat up a couple people, and threaten the dude that you're gay and you're gonna suck his dick off.
Dude, Mazursky's got his parole job as a fluffer, and there's a big prison tattooed boss guy. You piss out and think it's I need this job.
I need this job.
How would he even? I've been here sucking dicks. How would he even know?
How can I even
that I was getting pussy on the side?
Yeah, he's all blinking all
fails
hard.
The pussy test, but when he's supposed to be working, I need this job. He's just clawing at the guy's pants.
Dude, yeah, fucking.
They must have just gone to a prison and be like, can we borrow him for the day? That guy.
Yeah.
Very Swanson-esque, that boss, the tie and the short sleeves.
I always mix up that scene with the Fight Club scene where he beats himself up and then threatens him.
Bro, this boss, yeah.
Same scene in my head.
You flick my penis. Then he just breaks his own nose.
Yeah, fucking he jerks himself off and he tells him,
I'm telling me you did it.
I'm going to tell everyone, yeah.
Oh no, you're beating me off.
The security guards come in and the way that he's holding his hand, it looks like he's beating him off.
Right as the security comes in, he grabs him by the wrist and touches it against his own penis real quick.
And goes, ew, gay. Security guards see it. Go, yeah, that guy's gay.
In gay sex, Project Mayhem has a name.
In gay sex, Project Mayhem has a name. Dude, Project Mayhem, gay sex has a name.
Yeah, they don't go to support groups. They go to fucking bukkake meetups or something.
They go, grinder meetups. A woman
shows up to the gay meetup and everybody's like, what? And
a woman shows up to the grinder meetup and is everyone's like, what the fuck is this? But she ends up pulling out a dick that a Wizinator that comes twice as hard.
Yeah, and titty fucks Meatloaf. Meatloaf, since he doesn't have nuts anymore and he has big tits, he says, I might as well just go the rest of the way. And he folds his penis up behind him and he says, now I'm a girl. But then they're like, now you can't be in the gay fight club anymore.
Yeah, now you can't be in gay fight club anymore. He starts crying.
First rule of gay fight club is you must talk about gay fight.
You must talk.
Gossip.
You gotta gossip about gay fight club. Second rule of gay fight club: you must gossip about gay fight club.
Rex Jared Leto is like, I just wanted to fuck someone's booty hole.
Yeah, dude, he gets up and his pink socks all tore up and is all fucking inside out and dripping. And everyone's looking at him like, what the fuck, man? I just wanted to fuck him in his booty hole. Oh my God, dude. Yeah.
Dude, first of all, the whole movie is just a metaphor for what we're talking about, basically.
Yeah.
Now, ever since Chuck Palahniuk, just blindsided us all by admitting he was gay. Didn't see that one coming.
How did no one see that coming? Wasn't his other book about two guys getting to know each other in the line of a fucking gangbang?
Look, I mean, I bet you would say that Midnight Cowboy is a gay movie too, even though he sucks off some guys, yes, but him and Dustin Hoffman are only platonically gay. They're romantic asexuals. And then, have you seen that movie?
No.
It's kind of... Okay,
Dustin Hoffman sucking off dudes?
No, John Voight is. No, but he's getting sucked off by guys who look like Rick Moranis. It's a Greek tragedy. So John Voight
sucked off by not Moranis is crazy.
Here, I'll give you the quick rundown. John Voight is a naive cowboy, all American stud type.
John Voight.
He gets it's Angelina Jolie's dad, the guy who with the bad accent from Anaconda. Yeah. So he gets on a bus from podunk nowhere, goes to New York City because he wants to be a gigolo. Yeah. So he thinks he's gonna just get a job fucking like older rich women and stuff.
Right.
And hit the ground running. So he gets there, and he's just sort of strutting around, and he meets an older woman, and she takes him home, and he fucks her. They have a great time, and he asks to get paid afterwards to gigolo, and she immediately takes offense, throws him out, bitches him out, and he then realizes that he's, fucking women is not sustainable and that they will not pay, so he has to go start hanging around these gay porno theaters where dudes that look like Rick Moranis will pay him to let them suck him off. And
do they very notably look like Rick Moranis?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, dead ringer. And he meets Dustin Hoffman, who he seems like he has AIDS, but it's too early to be AIDS. He's just really fucking sickly. He's his neighbor, and they live in a sort of just an apartment that looks like it survived a fire. They're next door to each other, and they sort of become friends, and he gets sucked off by more dudes. He gets ripped off by a Rick Moranis guy, and they get on a bus to go somewhere at the end, and then Dustin Hoffman dies, and then the movie ends. Midnight Cowboy, rated X, and best picture winner.
That movie fucking stinks.
Dude, it's
oh fuck.
It's weird because maybe I'm just obtuse and some sort of troglodyte, but I don't understand the nature of Dustin Hoffman and John Voight's relationship, because John Voight is obviously distressed about having to do gay stuff the whole time, and they never do gay stuff really with each other. It seems to be, I think Dustin Hoffman might pimp him out or something a little bit, but then he's too sickly to do anything, but they're kind of all each other has, but then it seems by today's standards it's a very they I don't know, they
I'm gonna have to check this out then.
We're gonna have to watch it, yeah, because it. I think one of the Rick Moranis is definitely flim flams him with a fake watch or something.
How many Rick Moranis are there?
You gotta keep the lights on, buddy. You gotta let all these Rick Moranis lookalikes in New York suck your penis. And dude, what is it with gay guys? Gay guys will pay someone, a gay guy pays a guy for the permission to suck his penis. What did the I feel like the economy of gay dick sucks is all upside down.
Well, if you got somebody paying to suck a gay dick, then he's probably a fucking criminal, or he's probably violent.
Place where it's the the sucker has to pay the sucky for the privilege of sucking the sucky. So like, whereas men, straight men, we're paying to get sucked, but gay dudes
paid to suck.
Because I think it goes along with like the supposed shortage of tops in the gay community, where like nobody wants to take the charge and be a top. So like, you got a bunch of people who want to suck somebody off, but nobody wants to get sucked off.
Right.
It's a topsy-turvy ass world.
It's crazy. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm not, you know, it's to me, it's, you know, it just throws everything I know about economics, supply and demand in the face.
I mean, paying to suck is the craziest fucking thing in the entire world,
dude. Yeah, like it seems like the worst deal in the history of deals. It seems like you should be able to suck someone like
almost at will.
Yeah, like out of the goodness of your heart, you think someone would at least let you suck them, not like, oh, you're gonna have to pay me like to like for me to just stand here.
I think once we get into like gay culture, like actual gay dudes, like we're looking at a situation where it's like actual gay dudes that are like hot and are desired are fucking catty, and they look down at like dudes, like they look at us and they're like, ew, fucking now.
Sure, but the thing is, the rest of the 80% of gay guys, like, probably, like, think we're just fine. Think about this: all women look at us like the top level gay guys, basically, and they're like, ew, no. But gay guys, they fetishize everything, no matter what you are. Like, probably 20 to 30% of the gay community wants to fuck it. Like,
true.
No matter how, like, if you deformed, they're men. Like, men are sickos. Like,
true.
Gay dudes, They've got like the whole categorization. They got a whole Dewey Decimal System for fetishes. Like, you can the indexing of their fetishes is like so organized. Whereas straight relationships, like, you know, the categorizing is.
Are you into
it's crazy. It's like a.
Do you use toys or not? That's it.
Yeah, there's no sort of rhyme or reason. Like, you know, and because it sucks like to like, you know. Where if we were gay, we would so easily be bears in the gay community, but now we're just kind of out of shape.
Yeah, we're just
schlubs
fat
in the straight community.
We're just fat idiots in our normal community.
Yeah, whereas like the gay, like I've always said, gays have had it too good for too long. They got it easy. It's playing life on easy mode.
It's bullshit.
It's honestly, it's lazy.
It is lazy. Being gay is lazy.
You're just
gay is lazy.
Yeah, it is. You're just coasting through life.
Yeah,
not never challenging yourself.
Yeah, like be gay. Like gay dudes, fucking be straight and try and get laid. Fuck you. Yeah. It's impossible.
Yeah, it is. It's a goddamn jungle out there.
We can't just go to a bar and buy some dude a drink and then like fucking play with his nipples on the Uber ride home.
Don't even have to buy him a drink. You both have disposable income, and then like I bet dudes aren't gonna be like, oh, can I keep your shirt? And
no,
because they got their own shirts.
Yeah, they got their own shirts. They got their own clothes.
You know, like, they take this seriously. But like, you want to get laid as a straight guy, you're losing some of your wardrobe. you got to pay the dowry.
Dude, that's the tax.
Probably your favorite jacket or shirt.
Oh, dude,
because you went out in whatever shirt you're giving up.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't show your girlfriend your favorite hoodie.
No,
it will be hers. Mm-hmm. She will take it.
Exactly. Don't wear a shirt around her that like
you've ever said is your favorite.
You got to really like dress like it's laundry day if you're trying to get laid.
Always dress like you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, dress like a Ugandan college professor. Flip flops, track pants.
Always show your toes.
Dress shirt.
Silk dress shirt.
Yeah.
Flip flops, track pants,
or
silk
wear
dress
something
shirt.
with a racist slogan or graphic. So the girl. Then again, though, you get some real twisted girls who like want to
love it,
keep it and smell it and wear it in private.
Yeah,
they're too afraid to like.
Too afraid to say racial slurs in public,
but they want to, and because like the you know toxically masculine rough and tumble bad boys, we're the last vestige of the true bad boy, and you know because there's no like motorcycle leather jacket guys now. It's just guys who have racist podcasts who are just juggling it till it blows up in their face. We are the last.
We are the last renegades.
Exactly, and women always want the opposite of whatever it is they say.
That's
they
right.
Really want in a man. See, like they'll be like, that's why, like Patrice said, you never take dating advice from women because they will steer you wrong, and you don't ask a fish how to catch fish.
That's right.
As he said. No,
That's
but like
right.
I've seen it before too. Like they literally like the advice is the worst advice I've ever heard, and it's like no, like see, just like, because women, I guess they women be shopping. That's what I'm
Women
really
be
trying
shopping,
to get at.
man.
What I'm trying to say is I don't know what I want out of life, but they really don't know what they want out of life. But act like they do or convince themselves they do when their base desires point the complete opposite direction.
Yes. Dude, you
and
know
it's
what
not a
I
criticism,
want?
it's just an observation. I don't knock them for it, but because they're doing fine.
You know what I want? I want a Sega Dreamcast.
That we wouldn't even need girls if we had.
If I had my Dreamcast, I wouldn't.
The Genesis.
I wouldn't have to do anything.
I wouldn't need to get pussy if I could just beat fucking Echo the Dolphin.
Fuck yeah.
That's what's been holding me back.
I'm gonna race.
I never beat Echo the Dolphin.
Get back to racing in the background. Don't mind me.
Bro, that's fine. That's fine.
Frank, actually, I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear a history lesson. Have we talked about how World War I started?
Okay, we could talk a little bit about that. I got some broad strokes on that guy. So
on that guy,
yeah. So
all right, what do you got?
Smell the shelling, the blood, the mud. I'm getting and I'm being like
getting
a gay history guy, like
gay history man.
The tone,
Be a gay history
it's
guy.
1914. You're 14 years old. Everybody says you're gay if you don't go fight Jerry.
You're gay if you don't go fight Jerry.
And then when you get back all shell shocked and scared of loud noises, they can't even get a fucking job.
Can't even get a job.
Straight up, sure, it's like veterans need not apply. Like, don't even try.
Grace, get the hell out of here.
And you're not even allowed to talk about just war had never been like that before. And
really?
People went off to battle. They stood in their lines. They fired their muskets. They rah rah. They sang songs. Little people.
Uh-huh.
These guys were like just sitting in a mud pit full of rats and shit. And like at any moment, all the time, artillery was just falling all around you, just deafeningly loud, crazy.
Really?
Shit's exploding everywhere. Any moment, it could just land on you and blow you the fuck up, and then they'll just take whatever's left of your uniform, clean it up, and give it to the next guy who comes in, the meat grinder.
Really?
Yeah, and it's because it is just a hellish war. War reached a certain point, almost kind of like where it's at right now with Russia and Ukraine, where technology reaches a certain point where the effective killing machines become so affordable that it almost becomes a stalemate of carnage. So you've got machine guns now, trench warfare, artillery, not quite you got biplanes, but planes aren't really a big factor yet. So
true. Okay,
basically what you have is just two armies pinned down in their position, unable to move forward either way because you just got a no man's land of mud, guts, and bullets flying. So you're just
what
sitting.
Was crazy to me, they mentioned, I think in They Shall Not Grow Old, if you fall off of the boarded path, planks, you could just fall into the mud and no one can save you.
Yeah, and you just sit there screaming, hoping someone fucking caps you in the
head. Oh God, please shoot me!
Dude, it's it's heinous. You got dudes screaming, they're just sinking in the mud. You got guys,
man.
Guys might be trying to sort of stick a rifle out there to see if they can pull them out, but nobody wants to fall in as well. You got horses drowning next to you in that mud, and you have basically what is just some 2x4s making a path through miles and miles of fucking winding, zigzagging trenches. And if you even poke your head up out of the trench and then you go down, then you poke your head up out of the same spot, you're gonna get domed by a sniper.
Oh god damn.
And at any moment you could just get blown up by artillery. And you do this for several days, shift
and,
on.
Yeah, shift
and then
on,
you get
shift
off, you go to the back line where you crack jokes through your rotten teeth and sit on a big log and take a shit off the back. And
cracking jokes through your rotten nubs.
Thing, no matter how heinous war gets, the videos They're Not Grow Old, everybody's always laughing. And because you get, it's the gallows humor. It's the only coping mechanism for those.
Oh yeah,
people.
You got to joke it out.
Exactly.
Hi, Grace.
So how it all started, you got my people who down in the Balkans now. despite everybody saying we're basically the same thing, we're all different things, and we all don't like the other things a lot, and we don't want to be a part of those other things. Croatia, we don't want those Serbs, those blockhead Serbs coming into our blockhead fucking mountains and, muddying up our shit. And like
they're going to blockhead us.
Yeah, even though we've been like technically under the rule of like every empire in modern to like older history, like we're kind of getting a chance to be like ourselves now. So it's a powder keg. Shit's heating up. Like all the cousins in Europe are like puffing out their chests.
Yeah, they're all saying I'm the best cousin.
But then everybody secretly knows like shit's going down in the Balkans, and like they even before the war, everybody knew that's going to be like the fuse that lights World War I is something going on down in like Croatia, Serbia, Yugoslavia, and so.
They just
all that is part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire at the time, which is this. It's
the Serbs is.
Yes,
like the Serbian areas,
all of that whole Balkan area, basically, and it's under the rule of Austria-Hungary, which they're kind of like they were really big, but this is like they're on fumes at this point. They're kind of basically about to just be absorbed into Germany,
right?
And like after World War I, that is what happens, but. So
Austria-Hungary becomes Germany?
Yeah, because it basically collapses as an empire. And it is culturally German. And even during World War I, they were basically just covering Germany's rear using Croatian conscripts and just as a
interesting.
So the leader, the prince, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Franz Ferdinand, take me out.
Take me out.
He goes down. He's just milling about doing some parade or whatever, and. This little Serb manlet, some 16-year-old anarchist kid, Gavrilo Princip.
Really? He's only 16?
He's a teenager. He's very young, and he just pops a cap in the Archduke and the Archduke's wife.
Oh, he clapped the broad?
Yeah,
he clapped his deb?
You gotta clap them all.
Gotta clap them all. Fuck, okay.
Otherwise, they're gonna come back. Like the Soviets had to clap all of the czars and his family.
Makes a lot of sense.
Because there's gonna be some fucking fags who rally around her and try and come back. It's
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So now the blockheads are gaining. They're raging,
right?
Because Austria-Hungary, because some of those Balkans they lived all right under Austria-Hungary, so they weren't too thrilled about this dude being capped, and all the hullabaloo is basically what is enough of mania and distraction that causes Germany to invade France just because they want it. And because of that, it causes a chain reaction of everybody declaring wars on each other, and just that millions of lives just thrown away for what amounts by the end to absolutely nothing. Nothing changed. Nothing. There's no reason for the war to really happen, and there's nothing changed as a result of it, and it wiped out a generation of French men to the point where they didn't have anybody left to fight World War II.
Fuck.
Despite winning, But here's the deal: France and America and England, they won, but they danced too hard in the end zone on Germany.
Oh, you can't. You can't Germany, you can't touchdown dance too hard.
They're spazzes. They're gonna they're not just gonna quit. So basically, it's okay, Germany, you lost, so you just gotta give us all your lunch money forever, basically. And and you're not allowed to have an army, so don't even think about it.
Damn, no chocolate milk for you.
Yeah, and so the Germans are was ist das?
Was ist das?
And you got
my chocolate milk.
Yeah, it's a crazy, fascinating war just because the carnage and these guys there's very little understanding. They just gave a name to what would become PTSD. They called it shell shock. And basically, the diagnosis was you're a pussy.
Damn, you're not. No pussies allowed.
I mean, the level of fucking devastation these men went through, it's unimaginable to the point where during a parade, like firecrackers going off will like just cause these dudes to like
just flip
lose
out.
their motor functions, like shake so bad. It's because you're
Really?
the level of like artillery barraging and like just sitting in the same spot
That they just sat through. True.
Sat through for years. It fucks you up so bad, and just the being around a moonscape of death, mud, guts, everything. Like
True.
Like you get to the point. The only way to survive the war is to accept the fact that you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, you're gonna
like
probably
you just
die.
give up on living and just go through the motions and do your part. And because you come to terms with like, yeah, there's nothing you can like stressing about it and being scared. Eventually, you just get too tired to be scared anymore. So you just hope that you're like war, of course, always, but really in World War I, it comes down to nothing more than being in the right place at the right time or the wrong place at the wrong time. And
true.
There's no sort of you getting all neurotic and
damn, dude.
worrying about trying to change things. It's pointless. It's just gonna
think about waking up in the fucking trench to a rat nibbling on the head of your penis,
God, and your foot is like rotting off.
Yeah, your foot's fucking gone green.
Yeah, there's like no fucking food. Like it's
ugh.
It's oh man, and you got to you got some dumbass. You got dumbass brass too. So like the people running, the officers running the military, they're all stuck in this like 19th century mindset, especially the British ones, of having no idea that they're fighting a new generation of war. Whereas like the British generals like refused to implement machine guns into their army because they
thought it was
uncivilized.
Well, I mean, it is relatively uncivilized, but war isn't civilized.
The Germans are some uncivilized motherfuckers. So they just like get up on their horses and they got their rifles and they charge across no man's land into the machine guns and just turn to absolute like
Swiss cheese,
like
dick sauce.
80% lean, 20% like chuck, like hamburger meat.
Yeah, dude, fuck, man.
And it's you had to just like cut to even get out there. You cut a small, like, covert path in your giant bushes of barbed wire and razor wire that line the whole
Jesus Christ
thing. So, like, on the retreat, guys running back, they might lose sight of where their path was and just run and get snared in their own fucking barbed wire. And
fuck me, really?
Bleeding out in the fucking huge snares of razor wire.
Fuck.
It's fucking crazy.
That's nutty. Yeah. I would be so fucking mad if I got caught on my own shit.
Yeah, and like the French lost so many people because they had officers that are like, like if I just like send them into a full frontal assault and they manage to do it, then I'll win this promotion and get valor. And like they fully expected their men to just charge to their own deaths under some stupid command.
Really?
Because that's the way war had always kind of been fought, and it worked out that way when you were dealing with lines of dudes with muskets and cavalry and shit, but like not when you were
machine guns, not lines of machine gun fire.
Because the dope that made the machine gun, he's like, he created this machine gun. He's like, I've done such a great thing. These machine guns they'll need so many less soldiers out on the field to cover the same amount of shots. It does the shooting of like 100 soldiers. They only need like 3 guys out there now to risk their lives. and he did not fully anticipate that it's like the cotton gin. They thought the cotton gin was going to end slavery, but
no, it's going to amplify.
It gave it its second wind.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, like, I mean, how could you be so naive? Like to just to think that anybody cared about minimizing the death of like these peasants who they conned into fucking fighting. Now, Americans, we didn't. It was no picnic for them, but we kind of showed up at the end and like came in for the relief pitch, got the save on Europe.
We showed up there towards the end.
Yeah, we were fashionably late, but to be fair though, it was not our problem for the longest time, and debatably our problem even when we did get in.
Yeah.
I think like because we were like super isolationist at the time, and not only were we isolationists, most of the like immigrants or people from America were descendants of Germans or German immigrants. So they're like, a lot of them are like, why are we helping France and Britain? Don't like, we hate the Limeys. Like they're
what are we
they're
doing
fucking
helping our
they're
fucking
dicks
enemies?
who like are so smug and think they own us still, but like, and there's, like it's basically, I think it comes down to maybe like literally, yeah, we hate the Brits, but they're the only ones who speak the same language as us. So it's really an alliance out of convenience more than anything.
They're the only ones who will understand us.
Yeah, it's like it's an ease of understanding, and not only that, like it was an opportunity to sort of big time them for the first time in our lives, and we didn't want to miss a chance to yeah, you guys need some help over here. When
you need a little help?
Yeah, when basically they'd always been just absolute, like, just horrible cocksuckers at every chance they could. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like,
they've always been dick sucks to us, even after, like, we've won our independence, right?
They want, yeah, I mean, any opportunity they could. They wanted so bad to support the Confederacy, but they had just abolished slavery, and it was like, it would be untenable. Like, no politician would be able to, like, support a alliance with the South because fighting for slavery.
Yeah.
But they wanted so bad to stick it to the Feds. Same reason why a lot of Indians joined the Confederacy, because they wanted to stick it to the American government is bad, like that, with their chance to, like, fucking get back at them. But, and I think General Longstreet of the Confederacy said, like, what we should have done is, in the South, free the slaves and then secede from the Union. And if they would have done that, get this, sure, you would have had to, like, drag a lot of fucking babies kicking and screaming into ended slavery, but you would have had the Confederacy open to getting aid militarily and economically from Great Britain. And not only that, too, like, they, it's a lot more just for things. Sure, like, the war wouldn't be about slavery. Sure, you had slaves, you freed them, but everybody knew the slaves were going to have to be freed at some point. Like,
yeah. So
you're fighting to keep them a little longer. Is in the end what was the undoing of, it made the war into a moral war. Like literally Lincoln played it so nicely, like doing the Emancipation Proclamation thing, basically in a way to send out the message to the world that supporting anybody but me is supporting slavery, and slavery had just fallen out of fashion worldwide, except for parts of Africa up until that point. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, there was a country in Africa that had slavery till like 1981.
Fuck.
Yeah. Might have been like Eritrea. I can't remember.
Damn, dude, think about being a fucking slave during the 80s.
Bro, you like fucking Bruce Springsteen is recording music, like, and
you catch wind of like TV or something, you see some 80s TV and you're like, aw.
Watch a Devo music video and then just go get whipped by your slave master.
You get whipped real good.
Right,
fuck.
Yeah. You like fucking literally Money for Nothing and Chicks for Free just came out, but then you have to go back to like, being in bondage and forced labor.
Oh, fuck. I'd be so bummed out. It really
puts things into perspective. You see that music, that groundbreaking music video for Money for Nothing and Chicks for Free, the first ever computer-generated animation of a person.
Oh,
looks like shit, yes, but it's
absolutely.
It's 1982.
But, I mean,
and it's a computer-generated person. It's like
you see that and you go, "Wow, the world has really come a long way."
God damn!
I ought to get back to my slave master's house.
Things are gonna change. Money for nothing. The little faggot's got his own jet airplane. That little faggot, he's a millionaire.
Damn.
We got to microwave ovens. That's
the song that's the song where the dude talks about he's faggot or something.
The little faggot with the
Who's he talking about in that song?
So that song is Mark Knopfler hiding around the corner of a New York appliance store, listening to a truck driver rant at a appliance salesman while he's dropping off appliances, and they're watching MTV. And like literally, he wrote down everything he said verbatim. It's like he says, like, watching George Michael, like, that ain't working, but it's basically the blue collar guy. He hated the faggot on MTV and like was pissed and jealous, but there's also a big time begrudging respect that he had figured out this con that the guy didn't. And it's like, look at these guys, they get the Money for Nothing and Chicks for Free. and it's a little faggot with the ear and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. Little faggot's got his own jet airplane. Little faggot, he's a millionaire. Yeah, it's a great fucking song. Great message.
Fuck. Great message.
It's hilarious because it's something you can't really do these days, where it takes the character of an unfiltered Archie Bunker type, a real guy. Like, imagine that guy watching MTV talking about the faggots, and suddenly these words sound familiar,
right?
And it's like,
you're like, huh?
Like, man,
things are sounding a little familiar, huh?
Yeah, and that guy's like, wow. That little faggot, he's listening to my conversation.
Listening to my podcast.
No, but Mark Knopfler, though, the Dire Straits is an underrated band. Like, great finger picker, amazing, like, unique style. I need to get a drink in my parched.
Yep.
Let's take a break.
All right.
Listen to Money for Nothing, Chicks for Free.